Well, you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ready, dope.
All right, let's do it.
This is the 50,000 watt voice of the numbers guys in
The Motor City.
And now, live from Studio 8B, it's time to BS with the guys.
It's a problem. It's me. Here we go. Okay, now you can hear us. It's always something. I said everything was working, but we just got back in the studio. And yeah, now it should be.
Can you hear me now?
Realtor, can you hear us now? You just missed the best intro of all time, Realtor. Fiance, I mean, sorry. Yeah, I think she can probably hear us now. Yeah. Anyway, how you doing, Doug?
Thank you. I'm doing well.
Okay.
Shout out. Gagu.
Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Shout out to Gagu.
Hey, keep talking for 1 second while I fix this so we can see.
Where'd you get that cut? Fresh cuts?
Yes. She can hear us.
Sporix Supercuts.
Did you use the app? Like Kirk
No,
Cousins?
what's that?
Grodin?
Oh.
Was it Grodins?
Grandins?
Grandin?
Did you see?
It's been a
have you guys
while.
watched that quarterback show with Netflix this year?
No.
It's got Jared Goff in it, and
I watched a couple of them. Yeah.
Kirk Cousins uses I don't know. He must have like he must have like some type of
Sponsorship for
sponsorship. He goes there.
Yeah.
He goes to like Bo-Ricks or whatever, one of those places.
I saw that. Yeah, he said he's been going since he can remember. So
Since East Lansing.
I
think it predates East Lansing.
Oh, pretty.
I always thought that those. I figured the NBA definitely does, but then I thought they just have a barber at the headquarters at least once a week, right? No. Well, if you remember in the NBA bubble, they had a barber there.
That was the bubble, though. That was.
I know, but those guys get their hair done like every day if they wanted to.
Somebody had their own coffee shop set up in the bubble, right?
They did.
Yeah. Who was?
Morey? Herman Moore? Did he have a coffee shop? Although I know it's the wrong sport.
No. Who was the African American?
But... in basketball?
Yes.
Let's see. That narrows it down.
Yeah, that's just...
7 people.
They said he might be Michael Jordan's son.
Oh, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. I think we said that. I don't know if they said that.
He had a coffee shop set up in the bubble.
Jimmy's
Doing
Java?
his little side
Thinking
hustle.
like coffee and butts.
Could be too. Who knows, man?
Did they have a hot spot in the bubble?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Somebody got thrown out, right?
Yes, because
Who
he was
was
going
that?
to this strip club in Hot Atlanta.
So that's considered outside
He was
the
on
bubble.
the Clippers. God, I can't remember his name though.
That's outside the bubble. If you're
Yeah, he brought the germs back in the bubble, so he
Yeah.
was.
Those girls get tested all the time, though.
But you had to stay inside the bubble
Oh, okay.
for the whole time.
Oh, that's how COVID works. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
stay
how
in
it
the bubble.
works. Next to you, D-Dub. I'm just looking
Anthony.
at this. I can now. Yeah, it's Anthony. I think I know who he is. I got this thing now. I can see like right next to fiance Lauren. It says there's a crown and it says number 1, and I just clicked that, and number 2 is Snoop. So it says like number 1 fan, number 2 fan.
Like most commenting.
I think it must be most commented, most watching. I don't know. So realtor / fiance Lauren is our number 1 fan. We finally figured out who it was.
Crown her ass.
Yeah.
Number
So
1
congratulations. Appreciate that, fiance. Yeah. How you doing, Tones?
Still recovering from a little Vegas rendezvous last week.
Were you guys there? I was there.
I think so.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I had a great time.
3, 4, 4.5 old fashions, I think. Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
At the airport.
I was going to say the first hour.
Yeah, it was like 2 every other hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Old fashioned.
Did anybody get an IV? That's what I was.
I probably needed one. We did 2 cabanas, and it was hot as a mofo over there. So,
Yes.
I was scorched, but we were drinking 110 degrees hits you pretty quick. Let's say that.
Yeah, my lips were sunburned by the end of this. I swear to God, I couldn't eat anything hot. The last day we were there, I had a Bloody Mary and I had the hot stuff around the rim. It was almost undrinkable because of how hot my lips were.
Artesian.
We did try some nice brews in the art district, which I've never been to before.
Yeah, did you guys like that? I don't know if that was
I did it
Allie's
to like
thing.
cool off the beat because I've been to Vegas 20 some times and I just mostly strip same thing. So that was something cool, different for me. So
Yeah, I discovered it. I'm going to actually talk about this in the show, but for anybody going out to Vegas, I found another new place where you can go and eat and drink and not spend a fortune.
yeah, save some money because we went to STK, which was amazing, but you can't do that every night.
No, can't do
spend
that.
$175 a person every night.
Mm-hmm.
That blows the budget open after a while. So
What's STK?
it's a high-end steakhouse in Cosmo. It was amazing. One of the top 3 steaks of my life, probably.
Excellent steak.
Yep,
Excellent steak. Good size.
$175 a person you got out of there with,
I think so.
or is that the entry fee?
I think it was more than that.
It was more than that.
Yeah, because I think our bill between the two of us was 400 and something each.
Yeah.
Each.
Was it?
But
Okay,
for
with
me
tip,
and Casey and for you and
Yeah,
Alfie.
yeah. So it may have been more than
I
that.
was gonna say sexy steak is $175 a person. That's
Yeah.
downtown Detroit.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
I haven't either.
It's doing good date night. I heard. I haven't been to it, but it's the reason I did hear of it is that's the place where Tyrion Arnold took the team and they stuck him with the rookie bill.
Oh, okay.
It was like
$100.
It was like $100,000.
I thought that's what it was going to be at SDK for us. Where is Sex? Do you know where it's at down there?
I do. It's I'm trying to think of I can picture it because I've parked pretty close to it for Lion games. But I'd have to look at the streets to tell you. It's Michigan and something.
Okay.
I know that doesn't help, but
Corktown?
I mean, it's between Corktown and Detroit. It's not in Corktown, but if you kept Michigan Avenue is Corktown, right?
Yes.
So if you keep taking that past the casino
Okay.
and then 2 more blocks up, it's on your left, basically.
Gotcha.
I don't know the street name there. Is my problem. But
Yeah, because I think eventually you run into Campus Martius. Right
you
there,
do.
right?
You know where the DTE building is when you're coming up Michigan? There's that DTE. Yeah, I park at that parking garage all the time. So on the other side of the street, is Sexy Steak kind of sits by itself. It's like right in front of a big field and everything. It's kind of weird, but it stands out by itself.
Next time we go down there, we'll have to check out Sexy Steak and see if Terry and Arnold's there to cover our tab.
Probably won't pay for another.
Is that Greaseball? Griswold?
Give me somebody, anybody. Next to Tones, he already does. He doesn't need an introduction. Richie, the CPA of the group. What's happening, Rich?
Too much, fellas. Just missed you guys. So
We missed you. I missed you anyway. I don't want to speak for Tones or for Daryl, but
well,
I missed you
I
specifically.
made sure I got my full fill of Daryl if I can get it out. But
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, it was weird. You guys were together on 4th of July, I understand.
4th of July, great time by our host and our hostess.
Thank you. I'll be the
Is that
host.
you?
hostess.
Okay, that's you. All right. Yeah,
So
My wife
yeah.
puts most of that together.
I figured that. Yeah.
That's why you didn't get invited.
I did get invited. I happened to not be able to make it that day because I forget why, but there was a reason. Richie, it's good to see you. Good to see you, pal. And the way we start every show, every single show out of this is 101, by the way, 101 shows today. 101. It's this.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the numbers guys.
And we are back officially in Studio 8B. Tonight's libation exploration, courtesy of none other. I don't even think she knows it's courtesy of her, but it is. Courtesy of the Gogs. I got back from Las Vegas, and I had a letter in my mailbox accompanied by a nice gift. She says, now that you've made it to 100 episodes, I thought that it was time that you started a petty cash fund. Congratulations, Gagu. So I've parlayed this into, I think it's going to be the next 4 shows worth of beer.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Gagu.
Yeah,
That's
we
winning.
definitely appreciate that. So the first
You appreciate the reprieve.
it sure seems that way. Yeah, it does seem that way. All right, let me grab these out of here. Hold on one second.
Well, should we fill the space with
More chatter.
anything here?
You guys watch the All-Star game?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Tigers didn't do
where
much,
the
huh?
Where were the Tigers in the All-Star game?
It's right where they left off the regular season.
Yeah, I think they just needed to stay home. All of them, just chill out.
Oh, that was kind of poetic. They started the season with a sweep and ended the break with another
But here's
sweep.
a good stat. 1984, they were swept by Seattle. And what happened? They won the World
Like
Series
right before their All-Star break.
sometime during the season.
Wow. I know at some point in early July, the '84 Tigers they went what was it, 2-6? They lost 6 out of 8 at some point early July. So I'm not going to be too
It's so
concerned.
low, summer low.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they don't have a lot. The problem is they don't have a lot to play for. They're
Yeah.
up like 11,
When
12.
you look
I
at the
haven't checked,
standing, you
but
look behind you and you got a 12-game cushion. It's probably
problem-
hard to like dial it up every day, right? You don't have that.
Sure.
You don't have them.
They should take the rest of July off. And then
Well, the problem is they got to finish in the top 2, right, to get the bye. I think the third place
Yep.
division.
So
one-
I mean, that's incentive for that to stay on top of the American League.
yeah, that's kind of a
1-2
bummer
spot.
that you got to win. Finish top 2, but hey, they've been there all year. Might as well finish it out.
that bye didn't do much for the Lions last year.
No, that's for sure.
I think football it's a hindrance. I do.
Hey, by the way, we got Ryan Glinsky in the chat, the man that was present here
Hey.
for the Lime Beer Challenge, one of my favorite episodes of all time. He says, "What up, guys? Having a Coors Light and listening. We appreciate
Nice.
that, right?"
I think
Yeah.
that was episode 90.
I think it was around 90. Yeah, it was probably about 90. But before, let me give you guys the beer that we're going to have tonight, Ryan. I don't know if you ever had this one, but this is Sheboygan Brewing Company's Dark Cherry Blonde Ale. And this is the beer that Angie reviewed via video last time we were in the studio, a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. So it's a medium-bodied blonde ale brewed with luscious dark cherries. 5% ABV, 15 IBUs, and I have something I wanted to show you guys too. Now, Tones has seen this because I brought this to Las Vegas. You look confused. You ever seen one of these before?
That's for your cigars?
No, it looks like a cigar cutter, but no, it's not. You ever? No?
It's a Geiger counter.
Okay. This is called DT, which stands for Draft Top Lift. That's what this is. They're running about $20. You can get them on Amazon. You can also buy them directly from the website. Not affiliated with us. This isn't promoted. I have not, says Ryan, by the way. I'm going to show you guys this. So check this out. This is pretty cool. So we have our beers here. Okay. You put it on the top of the beer. Oh, you got to go this way with it.
I use it to open my peas.
Don't want to mess this up. And then you just give it a little twist. All right. So that way the tab latches right there. You see that? Okay. Squeeze. And turn. All right. Are you following along?
Is this going to take the top right off
It's
of
going
it?
to take the top clean off, buddy.
That's cool.
And no sharp bits.
Well, I hope not.
Nope. Sticks right on there.
I like
Slash your
that.
tongue off with.
Now you
Wow.
got yourself an aluminum cup, just like it was a draft
That
beer.
is cool.
You like that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, here you go. You get the first one. Everybody want their tops removed?
Is there a benefit to the flow?
You can
Careful.
pop.
It's full.
You
It's
can pop my
dangerous though
top.
now.
Pop your top?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pop it for
do,
you.
you, do you think there's a taste benefit to that?
Well, it would let the beer open up, right? And you're going to be able to get the full aroma.
I
and-
wouldn't recommend this in Vegas though.
No.
When it's 110 degrees.
Or when I was sloppy and tripping all over the place.
I'm going to do this one more time on
Oh,
camera.
I think I saw a reel of you this weekend.
you might have. Oh, let's see. It's 7. Okay, I'll do it one more time. So here we go. No sharp edges. It's amazing. It cuts right inside this little, right inside the little kumase kama there. There, it's open now. You just twist it. Don't want to squeeze it too hard because I've made that mistake. You crush your can and end up with beer everywhere. You just, oh, there we go. And she's off. And pull it off.
Wow.
There you go.
I like that.
You like that? All right, pass this one down. Try not to spill it all over yourself. Or all over me, more importantly, but either way. There you go. Now, Tones, you want your top off or top
Well,
on?
I guess I'll stick with the group here. And
All right, win in Rome,
Yeah.
as my wife would say.
I gotta say, Jimmy's spot on. It does open up the flavor.
you got the aroma
Yeah.
flowing.
And it supposedly this works for like any size can. So even those slim cans that you like, Richie. I haven't tried that.
So I don't have to shove my lime in the little.
I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that.
You just pop it in.
If you could only buy Coronas in a
I
can,
was like, bam.
then you
Lime.
would-
Cheers.
Now, if I recall, Ange, she ended up rating this by the end after she had all 4 of them. She gave it a what, like a 4.5, roughly?
yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I haven't had one of these in a while. All right, I'm gonna do mine too. I'm gonna do mine draft top style.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Is that what we call that? Draft top?
I really like it without the little
Besi-
can part on
Yeah.
there and shit.
Beside the fact that I spilt half of it on me,
yeah. You have to. They fill these things up like more than you might think. Yeah.
Now, have you ever been to a bar where the bartender was doing this?
No. I've
That
never
did come
seen
to
it.
my mind. I'm
I
thinking,
feel like
boy,
I've seen this contraption before, but never in person.
well, now you're experiencing it, Rich.
Yeah.
That's
And
one of
as
the
long
benefits.
as Daryl can stop Michael J. Foxing it over here, it'll be okay.
He's a little shaky. Did you have a lot to drink last night, or what? You okay?
no, I haven't had a drink since
2 hours ago?
4th of July, I think.
Wow.
Isn't
Okay.
that wild?
That is
Really?
pretty wild.
Detoxing?
Oh, no, I went to,
Hilltop?
nope, guess again.
Good
Rose
guess,
Rose.
Rich.
50-50.
I
right?
went to
Red Coat.
the Windsor Casino.
Oh, you did?
When's the last time you've been to
Where was my
Windsor?
invite?
Probably like 3 months ago.
Okay, guess how much it costs to go across the border?
$8.
$8.50? $8 something?
$9.
but
Is that?
Canadian.
I guess that's so. It
On the
hasn't
way
gone
there,
up
they
much.
charge Canadian.
No, it's gone on. I just kind of
$9 American
for
and then
20 years of inflation.
Wasn't it $9 American? Or was it
$9 American,
Exactly.
and on the way back, I paid 12 Canadian.
12 Canadian, which is about 9. Probably
It's
around.
highway robbery.
Yeah, it is. That's
Hello?
expensive. I'm sorry. I'm just enjoying this
That's
beer.
why you have to load up at duty free to make it worth your while, though.
Yeah, take advantage of that.
Yep.
For sure.
How'd you do at Casino Windsor?
I played nothing and I lost nothing.
Did you eat at Spago
I ate
or
at Anthony's favorite restaurant,
Nero's?
and Spago's.
Nero's. Okay, Spago.
Yeah, and it was delicious.
They have Friday night Hold'em tournaments over there. I kind of want to get over there for one of them.
This was
The sports bar is pretty cool in there.
Saturday.
Did you go in Legends?
Sports book?
Their Legend. It's just like the restaurant sports bar kind of thing.
No, I did not.
That's a good. That's a
That's
good
owned by
place to go.
Caesars, right?
Caesars. Yep. Spago's though delicious.
I love Spago.
Yeah,
One
they
of my
got
top 3 Italian. restaurants.
pasta with shrimp and
Oh, yes.
and scallops, and it's like a
Frutta
blush.
di mare.
Very
What,
good.
what was that?
Frutta di mare. Fruit of the sea.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
You had scallops? I
Yeah,
didn't know you were a scallop guy. I like a good scallop.
you do
Do you say scallop or scallop?
scallop.
Scallop, yes.
I think that's where my dad orders when he goes there. So.
And scalloped potatoes.
Scalloped potatoes, but scallops. Yeah, I don't think
Their
that's right.
bread, you like their
Scallops
bread?
are like the
Their bread's
round
pretty
white
solid.
things.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
What's that, Richie?
The round white thing, kind of round
Yeah.
and white.
Yeah. It's funny, though, because I thought
I always
Jim...
get those. I'm sorry. I was going to say I get them confused with mussels, but mussels are the ones in the black shell.
In the shell, yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't think you liked any seafood, Jimmy.
I like scallops, and I like shrimp. And
Like bang bang shrimp. Or,
I like the bang bang shrimp.
Bang bang.
Yeah, I like the bang
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 bang's
shrimp. I usually like fried shrimp. I like what's it? The little perch, fried perch. I like
Really?
those. Oh yeah, I used to get those at the Aspen. Man.
You
Pretty
like
good.
seafood quite a bit, then.
smelt. They do some smelt.
I don't think I've ever had smelt.
That's good. That's good.
You smelt it, you dealt it.
You
per
like
se.
scrod, I remember that.
Scrod? Am I a big scrod guy?
That's good.
I don't know about that either. But fish and chips. I like the in chips version. Never have those?
You used to get that at the golf course back in the day.
Possibly.
Scrod, you said. You told me that scrod was a baby cod.
I made that up because I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. All right, let's give this thing a rating. Actually, let me tell everybody at home who might be watching us for the first time here what our rating scale is, and it is I don't have it. Where did it go? Our rating scale's gone.
5 is really,
Oh,
really
here it is.
good.
Here it is.
We revamped it after 100th show.
After the 100th show, if you're going to give this a 5, that means you will literally drive across the town for this. I mean, you're going to go
Like how
drive.
far?
I don't know, but it's probably a 30-mile
Ann
radius, I'd
Arbor.
say.
Ann Arbor.
We
Yeah,
should say
yeah,
what
yeah.
town it is.
I guess we probably should specify. I'd say
I mean,
probably
Baltimore
30.
versus Detroit.
That's a good point.
You
Well,
know?
let's talk about this, and we'll come up with a more thorough system for next show.
25 miles.
4, you're going to buy it with no hesitation. 3, you're not going to kick it out of bed. 2, you'll choke it down for the show. And 1 is a hard pass, nastier than Flint's water, and is tradition. We'll start with D-Dub here.
I would say 4.5 is probably about right. Angie knew what she was talking about. It took her the 4th beer to get to it, but nevertheless, I think
And
that's
she didn't have the pop top.
right. I wonder how much of a difference that makes, but I like it. It's actually got more of a cherry taste to it.
right. Yes.
Rich, did you used to drink a lot of that Sam Adams cherry wheat, right?
I did.
Oh,
I do.
Mrs.
Interesting.
Stones likes the cherry wheat.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, if I'll just, that's on par with it. I mean, I really, that's one of my favorites, go to all the time, especially when they put the cherries in it. Could do the same with this drink. I'm going to go as far as to say this is one of my favorites of all time on this show. 4.9 for me.
Wow.
Holy
That's a
shit.
big time.
You
That's a
dialed
big
it up
score,
to
dude.
4.9? Okay.
It's smooth.
Good for
it's
you.
Not, the cherry is not overbearing in it. It's easy drinking. What else do you want?
Where Tones really likes the tropical fruits, for me, cherry by far the best one in a beer.
Big fan of cherry and beer.
Yeah, I was going to say, citrus I prefer. The cherry flavor is good. Not, like they mentioned, that overbearing. It's a nice touch to it. Very drinkable beer. I could drink a couple of these without a problem. And good flavor. Like I said, cherry's not my go-to flavor, but for a cherry beer, I think it's very good. And I'll do a 4.2.
4-2. That's a pretty good score, Towns. I love cherry wheat. I'm a big cherry wheat fan. This is not a tart cherry at all. It's a sweet cherry. I guess maybe that's why it's a dark cherry,
It's
possibly.
like a
Okay.
old-fashioned cherry.
Yes, yeah, it is. It's like an old-fashioned cherry. It's really good. Really good. And I will say, because I had this in the can before I had the draft top, and I think it tastes better like this. Maybe
Yes.
it's placebo effect. I don't
Maybe.
know. But yeah, I do think it's pretty good. I'm going to give
What's
this.
a placebo again?
It's like when you would have a sugar pill next to Viagra, and then you take your sugar pill, and you don't get a boner, or you think you might, but you don't know.
RFK took all my sugar pills. So.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Or you get a boner and you think it's because it's Viagra.
Right, but really it's just your natural raging hormones.
Maybe
all the
you're
testosterone.
diabetic.
Or maybe you have diabetes. I don't know.
Diabetes.
I don't know. But I'm going to give this, if I had to give this a score, which I do, I'm contractually obligated to do so, I'm going to give this a 4.4. Very good. Excellent, I think. Price on this, I don't think it was too bad, but it's sold in 4-packs, 16-ounce 4-packs.
I'd say all the breweries we've had in there, Sheboygan comes through more
Yeah.
often than not.
They're solid,
Don't they?
dude.
That's a solid
Yeah.
lineup.
Is that UP?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
Close, but
Yeah, probably up
a little
there.
south of the bridge.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
Little
vote for this to be the first roadie.
little east of the east of Mackinac, right? Where you used to
That's correct. Yeah. In fact, they have a Walmart there. It's the nearest Walmart to Mackinac City.
Okay.
My wife dated a gentleman from Sheboygan at one point, and my aunt has a cottage in Sheboygan. Go figure. A lot of, and we love their beer apparently. So
Michigan, I would do Shorts and Bells, and this a third Sheboygan for their lineup.
Was
I'm
this
with you. I think I
recently that your wife dated this guy?
that was last week. Just dumped him. After a lot of coaching from me, I said, "Man,
A lot happened in Vegas.
I know.
That we're not.
Whatever. I
bringing
guess
up.
it's supposed to stay in Vegas, though.
we don't talk about that."
Yeah.
Oh,
no
Aunt
way,
Debbie.
Jose. We're not talking about
Aunt Debbie's got a number 3 next to her name. By the way, Ryan Glinsky with a number 2. I really don't know what that means, but she says your grandmother-in-law's watching. Keep it clean. We'll try, Aunt Debbie. Sometimes we get a little out of hand here. How you doing? Hope you're not near that flooding stuff down there in Texas. Yeah.
Way to bring the show down there, Jimmy.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm sorry.
That's a downer.
All right, what else do I got here? I got a couple other things. We got another beer to try too, which we can have whenever you guys feel like it. But D-Dub asked me if I would play this on the show for Anthony. This is dedicated. I didn't know we took requests here on the show, but we do. This is dedicated to Tones.
I love dedications.
Here you go, DJ JT in the house.
Like Ohio State football, who won the national championship but also lost to Michigan. Michigan, who didn't cheat this time. Beat them fair and square. Yeah, are we ever going to hold accountable? Yeah, whatever. They're allowed to cheat. No repercussions.
The greatest
Obviously,
cheating,
the SB's there, right?
greatest cheating program of all time.
Well, you know why
I
they're
stand by
greatest?
that.
Because they get away with it. That's how
There
they're
you
great.
go. And basketball too, although they didn't get away with that.
Losers get caught.
That could be the case.
Yeah.
You could be. Is that your response, Tones? Was that a shot across the bow, as you might say?
If you're gonna cheat, don't get caught. That's it. No,
They
Okay.
did get caught. They're just waiting on.
there's no repercussions.
Not yet.
Is there going to be?
Yeah.
No,
They're still pending.
no,
No?
They're,
I don't know. I don't follow that stuff. I
they're
don't like the
supposed
gossip.
to rule on that soon.
there's nothing.
Really?
Well, yeah, because if they take away your coach, I mean, who cares? That guy's
Sharon.
nothing more than a cheerleader.
By the way, that was posted by what, MSU something. I noticed posted that.
I did like his. I showed JT his Norm Macdonald ode.
I
There. Did you
didn't
catch that?
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was the most legendary performance of all time.
Oh, I'm watching it again over here. by
Norm
accident.
Norm when he did the ESPYs. That was Ken Griffey Jr. just shaking his head and
It was
You know,
right-
they did that a lot with Shane yesterday too, because I mean, I think a lot of people were laughing, but like people are just protecting their brand because he's very much
Well, I
like a comic like Norm where he drops those.
I'm surprised ESPN nowadays allowed that
Right,
on there
right.
because ESPN's kind of They're,
Oh, I guess he was. I didn't see it, but
they're
I
not
heard,
like,
I heard he was hilarious with the
mainstream.
WNBA
No, I thought it
jokes.
was. I thought he did great, but I'm surprised ESPN would allow that.
Shane Gillis, he's one of the best, man. He's funny.
He was pretty good. That Norm thing was good. Yeah,
They
check
did-
it out. He
What they
basically
do?
did
Would
this-
they, would they just kind of replay his time at the ESPYs or something?
He told the same joke is what it was, but he just made it. He updated it.
Okay.
So Norm Macdonald's happened right after Charles Woodson won the first defensive Heisman.
Yeah.
So you couldn't take it away unless you killed your waiter or something like that. Was right
Killed
after
your wife
OJ,
or the
right?
waiter.
Left way for your
So
word.
Travis Hunter was the next defensive player to win the Heisman. So he repeated the same thing.
Oh,
So they can't
that's
take it
awesome.
away from you unless you kill your.
Did Travis Hunter win it last year?
Yeah.
He did. Wow.
Did.
I don't remember that. Well, I guess he was offensive too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, more so than Woodson was, but yeah, I guess.
how about the one that Norm's talking about Hideki Arabu?
I feel
Remember
like you have
Hideki
that.
Arabu?
Yeah, I remember him.
And he was having a hard time in New York
Yeah.
his first year.
The Toad.
And they said, he said, Spot Steinbrenner fired Arabu's translator. It's like, did you really need help with that? They're saying you suck. They're saying go back to Japan.
Go back to
You dirty
Cleveland. No, Cincinnati. What did Tone say? Tone's on the street. Go back to
Ohio.
Go back to Ohio.
Yeah.
Go back to Ohio. That was the best part of the 100 show, in my opinion. By the way, hope you guys watched it. Hope you guys enjoyed the 100 show. I know we sure did. We had a great
Tones on the
time,
Street?
man. Tones on the street. Yeah, Tones on the street was great.
my next?
Caught us in a copyright.
Yes, it did. Yeah, we got a copyright.
Because so many of our viewers watch Copa America.
Apparently, it was over your shoulder.
That just happened because Katrina was sitting over there.
Yeah, she sat at the bar.
Hurricane Katrina.
Coming through. Okay, Realtor Lauren in the chat. Fiance Lauren, I apologize again. I don't know why I keep saying that. It should be Fiance Lauren or Fiance Realtor Lauren, I guess, could be acceptable. She, again, with the number 1 crown next to her name, says, it gives you 25 points for every message you give. I think it's new. I've never seen it before. Okay, there we go. But Gary's going to be number 1 with a bullet here pretty soon, as soon as he gets on.
As soon as he wakes up.
As soon as he wakes up, yeah, he's probably just finishing his drool. But, all right, so we were obviously, as I said, we were in Las Vegas. And I don't know, Tones, if you want to talk. Well, we've all been on the Strip relatively recently. The prices, they kind of F you in the A little bit.
There's no cheap food anymore.
No.
Zero cheap food.
Or I think it's drinks is even really where they
You gotta
really
drink.
F
You gotta drink while you're gambling and pound them while you're gambling. So
yeah, I think that's the key. So me and Mrs. Midwest, we're always looking for a place that you can go hang out without breaking the bank, as they might say. So I found this place, and this is something I'd never heard of before. It's called Town Square, Las Vegas. And where this is it's right between, in fact, I'd say it's probably the midpoint between Mandalay Bay and South Point.
Okay.
So it's on the south, obviously on the south.
Couple miles away.
Couple miles away, yeah. And here's the deal with them. You can go there, and if you go to, there's a concierge. It's like an outdoor mall with restaurants and shopping and all this other stuff. But you can show them your Uber receipt, and they will give you a $10 gift card that's good for anywhere at the place. So basically, it's about a $13 Uber ride from Center Strip.
I don't think in 25 times, I don't think I've ever went past Mandalay Bay that direction.
Yeah, you're gonna want to do this because check out this Bloody Mary we had. All right, this was, I think it was either $14.99 or $15.99. All right, inside this Bloody Mary, there was onion ring, half a grilled cheese sandwich, a brisket sausage, which was
the
awesome.
other half?
Yeah, maybe the cook eats half, you get half. I don't know.
Is that summer sausage?
No, it was a brisket. It was awesome. The sausage was the best part, in my opinion.
That's a lot going on there.
A chicken wing. There's a jalapeno pickled egg. That's that green thing kind of sticking out.
What the heck?
That was good too.
That sounds delicious.
It was awesome. Olives, a pickle, some bacon, and I think there's something else. Might be some cheese underneath there. And they give you a 4-ounce beer to drink because they have to prepare that skewer. So they give you a 4-ounce draft, whatever draft you want, to drink while they're doing it.
That takes 20 minutes to throw that drink together.
Yeah, I did. It took a little while. I finished my 4-ounce beer. I was either $14.99 or $15.99.
Wow, that's a good value, though.
That's a hell of a deal, right? And this place also has, if you go during lunchtime, $10 lunch specials. So it's really a burger place, and it's a burger and beer place. But they have a list of burgers or chicken sandwiches. You get that and fries for $10. And it was a cool place. PBR on tap, by the way, if you wanted a PBR. So that's a place you could check out. And the other place that we went, we actually went there for Mrs. Midwest's birthday, was called Lazy Dog. And it's a place that you can bring your dog, and you can send the patio if you bring your dog with you. Okay. But definitely local. This is all like local stuff. I don't think there's a lot of tourists at any of these places. But what was cool about this is they brew their own beer. They have bison meatloaf and bison burgers there. And I love bison. So this is the bison meatloaf. It was bacon wrapped on some mashed potatoes with some barbecue kind of gravy with onion on top.
That looks phenomenal.
Dude, it was great. It was great. And they brew a Huckleberry IPA that was off the charts good. Huckleberry. Huckleberry is sort of their thing. So they also make Huckleberry mojito, or not mojitos, but what's mules? The one in the copper glass?
I always thought that was an insult. I didn't know it was an actual berry.
I think it's an actual berry.
I don't think I've had a Huckleberry anything besides Finn.
I don't think I did either. I have no idea, but I tell you, it tastes damn good in your beer. So I would check that place out too. And that was, again, I think...
it's not like you go to Kroger and get Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Maybe it's native to the southwest, possibly. I don't know.
I don't even think you go to Randazzo's to get a Huckleberry.
I don't know.
My daughter was laughing really hard the other day. We went for a walk.
That was
W-O-K?
Walk.
Or W-A-L-K?
Walk in?
A-L-K, yes.
Okay, all right.
And on our way back, this lady that was walking toward us stopped and started pulling berries off of a bush and eating them.
Boysenberries?
Oh, don't do that.
not
Who does
recommended,
that?
kiddos.
No.
She got a real kick out of that.
That's like picking mushrooms out of the ground and eating those. You shouldn't do that either. Yeah.
That's going to have good side effects.
I mean, I guess it could. So anyway, two options.
Mostly vomiting and diarrhea.
I don't know if you call that good. I think they had a deal where you could get 3 appetizers for $25. It was a nice place. I mean, they had full bar. So 3 appetizers for $25. Me and Mrs. Midwest each had an entree. They gave her dessert because it was actually on her birthday. I want to say it was $1.25. With she had a mojito. I had probably 2 of those beers. So
Dang.
yeah,
Fun.
check it out while you're out there. If you go there, if you're looking to save a couple bucks, certainly.
Did they have mozzarella sticks?
Honestly, I don't remember if they had mozz. We didn't order that. If that was one of the options, don't remember. But it's a kind of a cool place. It's like it's larger than if you live around here. Partridge Creek would be
Okay.
bigger than that, but similar.
Like an outdoor mall, but a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Like
Multiple streets.
like a outlet outdoor mall.
Are we heading towards
Kinda.
the airport with this place?
You would be. Yeah, yeah, you would be.
How far from the stadium? The Raiders.
You can see it from there for sure, but you can also see Mandalay Bay. It was about I want to say from Caesars a 12-minute Uber. So
Also, it's down there a little
I wonder
bit.
what
down
it's
there a little bit.
like if you go out there for a Raiders game.
Oh, I don't know.
So what, you pass UNLV when you go that route, right?
Yes.
UNLV is
See,
further east, though.
That's off the. That's not.
Correct. Not right on the strip. But
that-
it's right outside the airport.
Yeah, that's a little. That's a shady area.
Yeah, you don't want to hang out there.
No,
No. But this is nice. It was real nice. A lot of
I imagine it is.
yeah, European type cars. You know, one of those kind of we call it yuppie, or is that what they call it?
Maserati.
Well, I imagine if you live in Vegas, you certainly don't go to eat on the strip.
I wouldn't.
You look in
so.
those hotel rooms, you see all the houses out there. I mean, it's a built-up area. You know, you got to have these type of places, otherwise, no one would ever go out.
That's true. Yeah, like you couldn't. I don't think you could. Anybody could afford. I'm sure there's some people that could, but it's
Even
it's
if you
pricey.
could afford it, like, why would you? You know, you have to wait 2 hours to walk somewhere and get around sometimes, and
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, we went down, or Mrs. Midwest went down on Friday as we were actually getting ready to go to this place. And she got a water from the Caesars Sundry Shop. You know what they charged for? I think it was a smart water.
7.
7.
$10. $10. And
Well, was it a tall boy?
it was a tall boy. But the lady said, she's like, oh, good thing you're buying this today because we raised the prices 50 cents on the weekends.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fortunate.
Come on, man. That's not
The trick of those places, you got to hit the Rite Aid where they actually charge the normal prices. But
Gotta hit the drugstore
Yes.
or Target. There's Target.
Target, yeah. I was in that Target this time. Target was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was, this isn't a travel show, but a couple of things that I had picked up along the way here. Oh, you know what we got to do?
Calling the masters
Richie's favorite
of facts,
segment.
the sultans
Yep.
of stats, the czars of
guy's
knowledge
gonna
college. It's the Numbers Guys Trivia.
Okay, Numbers Guys Trivia. We do this to figure out who's going to be buying the beer the following week. However, we have a 4-week hiatus. Thanks again to Gagu. Can I give her an early shout out? There we go. Early shout out for Gagu. So we don't really have to worry about that part, but I know Rich loves these. I call them smush words.
oh boy,
This is his favorite thing, smush words. So the way this works is we fill in the blanks. See the blanks on this one? Long word, short word, long word. There's 2 clues, and you're going to put them together, and you just know that they go together. So this is an example. Paul Simon's song, which debuted 2 years after the Tigers won a World Series and may be your long-lost pal. That is Call Me Al. And then the second part is the man who's played more games as a Detroit Tiger than anyone else. That is Al Kaline. So the correct response is Call Me Al Kaline. Easy enough, right? Call Me Al Kaline would be the correct response for that. So here is today's Numbers Guys Trivia, also a Smush Words edition in honor of my buddy Rich. Here we go. First part, it's only 3. It's only 3 words. So it should be easier. This Detroit Lion cornerback and return specialist from 1967 to 1977 was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1992. It's the first part. Here's the second part. An American sitcom running from 1975 to 1982, set in a New York City Police Department police station on East 6th Street in Greenwich Village, starring Hal Linden as the title character. So if you put these together, it'll make some sort of coherent sense. Daryl got it. I can tell you by the look on his face. I know when he knows it. So Detroit Lion cornerback and return specialist from 67 to 77, in the Hall of Fame in 1992, and an American sitcom running from 75 to 82. A police comedy starring Hal Linden as the title character. There's a great bass line in that theme song, by the way. You know what I'm talking about?
When you put me on a spot, I can't remember it.
Right.
The price is wrong, Bob. Sorry.
You guys want our second libation? You guys ready for that now, or you want to hold off for a minute?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on. Okay.
I'm enjoying my Sheboygan.
I'll tell you what. We will reveal the answers later on in the show. In the meantime, while Tones looks a little bewildered there.
I'm not sure if I'm off that. But.
Okay. Rich, he knows the first part.
Maybe.
He's struggling with the second part.
Does he look non-plus?
What's that?
Does he look non-plus?
I don't know. What does that mean?
I think it means bewildered.
Oh, I've never heard that before. Non-plus?
Yeah, non-plus.
Sounds like, I don't know, my hims and hers.
That's what I was thinking, too. That's what I thought he meant. Tones,
Like on a stick.
Tone's a little younger.
Ambiguous.
A little younger.
I think I have an idea, but we'll see.
Police drama starring Hal Linden. Not drama, comedy, sitcom. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'll give the answers later on in the show. Next thing we got on the agenda tonight is one of everybody's favorite segments, except for one person.
Who's that numbers guys fan sliding into our DMs? Is it a request for Tones to chat about his PMs? Or for Dubs to tell us he's a Hilltop man? Maybe it's for JT from the Proud Boys clan. It could be for Richie. Queensboro is where you'll see him. You never know what we get. Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs.
All right, so D-Dub's in charge of our social media presence, which is large to extra large, maybe even extra large now. XXL, possibly? Maybe shopping at, what's that store? For the big and tall?
DXL?
Yeah, DXL. What do you got? These are people that have DM'd us on our Twitter.
People forgot about us during the layover.
I know, man. It's been tough.
Congratulations on 100 shows. Call me when you get to 10,000.
Larry King?
That's the Larry King Remembrance Society. They're not impressed.
Not impressed. No, 100's a milestone, but it's certainly not 10,000.
That was like
No,
2 months for him.
yeah. Larry King.
Two out of four of us might be in suspenders by 10,000. The other two will be dead.
That's probably one dead, 2 in suspenders, and then there's Tones. It'll be fine.
Okay. Her smile's a spark, lights up my day. Older, wiser, she's miles away. Eyes like stars, they pull me in. Heart's a mess, where to begin? She's a dream too cool, too far. My teenage heart just strums her guitar. That's from Death from Above 29. Poetry in motion.
Hold on a second. Is that the theme song for Mary Tyler Moore or Rhoda or something like that?
Got me.
Wow. Okay.
Very poetic.
What was all the commotion the other night at Hilltop?
Ooh.
That's from the Texas Book Suppository.
Very regular.
What kind of handle is that?
That's a pretty cool handle. Anybody want to bring that up?
It
Talk
got
about
wild.
that? Or?
It got wild that night. I felt for Desiree, who
Yeah.
probably should have left her a bigger tip. She was great. I heard she was busting her behind all night.
She was running around everywhere.
Yeah, she had that whole place to cover. Darko was pitching in here and there, but
Yeah.
she did a great job.
She did do a great job.
Shout out.
So next DM from the grassy
Shout
knoll.
out.
I got one more here. You guys got me in Twitter purgatory, you bastards. FKA Alex. Death from above 29. I guess he lost his Twitter handle in all of the commotion.
Oh, was there a complaint? Did you block
said
him?
he's in purgatory.
Oh boy.
What's that mean? They revoke your...
I guess that he's waiting for a decision possibly from the...
I think Elon probably just wants his $2.99 a month or whatever it is.
For the blue check.
I think so.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Plus, you get to use Grok.
Does Grok cost? Does that cost money to use Grok?
It comes with your premium membership.
Okay, so we have a premium membership, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
costs more than $2.99 a month though.
Does it really?
Probably should just get Grok and yeah, I don't remember how much it costs. It's somewhere between 7 and 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are we getting any use out of that?
You know what happens?
You subscribe and then you forget that
Subscribe, but you know it's all part of Apple Pay, which is your account holders.
Is Grok better than ChatGPT?
Your account holder pays the tab on that, and that's Angie, my wife. So she's getting it.
Yeah,
She's like, "Are we a premium?
Sure we are.
X subscriber."
What do you think? We're not premium? Of course we're premium. Yeah,
So
premium kind of crowd.
that's all we got tonight.
Wow.
People, we're
Surprised.
back. We're back and active on X. You probably won't see us on VSiN as much for the next week until our friend Gil is back. But until
Bereavement
then,
or what? Why is he out? Just vacation?
I think he goes dark during July.
Yeah, this is a tough month. I don't know if I said it, but if you look at along on the bottom of our
tough,
screen there,
and it's weird.
it's a weird month. No, there's no doubt it's a weird month, but
That's weird.
you'll see there's only like half of something happening down there in the bottom, the lower third. Actually, it's more like a lower 12th because there's no scores tonight. There's nothing happening in the world
Rich
of sports.
will remember this. The year that baseball went on strike, was it 94 or something like that?
Sure, we'll call it that.
ESPN, they had like minor league baseball. They were
I
covering
don't
minor
remember
league
that,
baseball on Sports Center, and I mean there was nothing. July is a pretty rough month.
It's a tough month.
We saw a little rock skipping contest the other day while at the
Oh.
Longhorn.
Yeah, I watched it on ESPN like 8 one time.
It was like, yeah, it's funny. They do call it like ESPN 8 when they break or
The
whatever.
Ocho?
I have no idea what channel it was on, but it was, I feel like they do call it like a high ESPN number. I don't know. We were at a restaurant and Lauren was watching rock skipping and I'm like, what are you watching back there? And I could see it in the reflection of the mirror.
Yeah.
And I said, what are the rules for rocks? Are you allowed to bring your own or,
Right.
They are sanctioned.
Okay. So the rocks themselves
Yes, they have to be approved. You can
Okay.
either
Interesting
bring your own
competition.
or pick them out from the shore.
Gotcha.
But these guys can really win. I mean, it'll like go 10, 12 skips, and then it'll like do a bunch of like small ones, Zzz, and it stops.
Yeah.
I got to say, speaking of Lauren, I met Rachel numerous times. She'd been on the show. And then I met Lauren, which I really think was the first time I ever talked to her the other day at the Hilltopper. And
my
both your
daughter,
daughters are so well-spoken and just very nice. I have to say that. In fact, my wife said the same thing. We're both like, she must have a great mother.
No.
No? No, but they really are. You have a couple of great
They
girls.
spent most of their time with me growing up, so.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
take that
Well,
as a
that should be a
compliment.
compliment to you then.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you
for
very
sure.
much.
I can't say the same
This
about
was,
these other guys.
I'm sorry, that was fiance Lauren that was watching rock skipping, though.
Gotcha.
But thank you for the compliment.
For sure. Anything else to add, DM?
I mean, it's also possible that Jim thought that realtor Lauren was actually your daughter all this time.
That's
and
true.
then when at the
kept saying Lauren.
Hilltop.
I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Who's this Lauren? Different
You
Lauren.
figured it out.
Both of them were there.
Yeah, sure. No, very, very, very nice girls. Okay. Well, I got something to talk about. I have a lot to talk about as always, but I'm kind of a fan of Tucker Carlson. I don't know if anybody knows that about me. I try to keep what I watch in my
I'm a
own
Glenn
time.
Beck guy.
I know you like Glenn Beck. I don't have a problem with Glenn Beck, but I like Tucker Carlson. In fact, so much so that I am a consumer of his nicotine Alp American lip pillows.
I didn't even
It's
know
the-
Tucker had.
Yeah, he's a partner in this business, and these are fantastic, by the way. The tropical fruits are awesome if you like nicotine pouches. So I was watching. He has a show on YouTube as well as a network, Tucker Carlson Network, TCN.
is that a real network?
It's a virtual network like anything else is nowadays, but I subscribe to that, and but also on YouTube. So I was watching this particular video, and it was with him and Sagar NG.
He's good.
You like Sagar? Yeah, he has a show on YouTube too called Breaking Points. But he was one of the first like independent journalists. He worked for Tucker at Daily Caller, right? Daily Caller. Was that Tucker or Daily Beast? I can remember. Sagar. I think his name. Yeah. So
Daily Planet.
they were talking about the Epstein thing and how that they need to release the Epstein files or whatever.
What files?
Yeah. What files? Yeah, Pam Bondi. She's an idiot. She turned her anyway. And they started talking about sports betting, which I thought was kind of odd. And normally, like, if you drew a Venn diagram, me and Tucker, we're like right in the middle. Everything, our worldviews pretty much overlap for the most part. He's kind of a, how would you say, almost like a libertarian in a way. Believes in personal responsibility. Believes in, you're an adult. You should be able to do what you want. But he sort of started talking about being against sports betting in a way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I took various clips of the interview. Hopefully we don't get sued for this, but this is the first part of this is, and what really started the conversation is he was talking about how technology doesn't improve lives like it should, or like we're always promised. It's going to make your life better, but really it doesn't. So here's the first excerpt, and then we can give our hot takes on this.
But in general, net, as we say in the douchebag industry, I don't see it as a net plus at all.
I see
it as enslavement and a total disaster. But they're like, what? Mm-hmm. Technology's making our lives better. Really? Tell me how.
Yeah. I mean, let's take, I know you want to talk about sports gambling. It's the perfect example, right? So it's something that's been enabled by the phone and has led, in my opinion, to what is the next opioid epidemic that we will see in the next 10 years.
Next opioid epidemic? Is that hyperbole, would you say? Or do you think this is a serious thing?
I think with the younger generation, college kids out of high school, that all their extra money they're gambling, it's too easy. I kind of agree. I mean, do I like having it on my phone? Do I think it's good for society? Probably not. I don't think it's good for society to have gambling at your fingertips on your phone.
Tones, I agree with you. I didn't think I would.
Yeah.
Because, I've said this on the show before. I don't like sports books or casinos. I think their whole purpose is to take advantage of people. I've said that, I know, at least twice on this show. And that's why I want to try to beat them in any way I possibly can. I'm not really a compulsive gambler by any stretch of the imagination.
So before that, I want to go casino once every 3 months, bring whatever my budget is with me. And you go for a few hours and you leave, right? And if you lose $200-300, no harm, no foul, right? That was just entertainment. Well, when you could Saturday night be wasted and loading money from PayPal onto your account and playing slots, while you're wasted, not even realizing what you're doing, I think that's a problem for a lot of people. I do. I don't think it should be on our phones.
No. I didn't think we'd have a point of agreement here, Towns, but we do. Dub, you look like you had something to say.
I did?
You did. Maybe you were just making...
What's a dopamine? Something about a release of dopamine when you're
Yeah, for
gambling.
sure. I understand that. Yeah.
That's just like any other vice, obviously. And what do you see when you drive down any major highway and you see the advertisements, the billboards? It's either going to be about pot or it's going to be about
attorneys.
Caesar's.
Jumanji.
This Jumanji.
Juwanna Man.
You are the emperor at Caesar's Sportsbook, right?
Right.
Every other one is a sports gambling one.
Sure.
So, I mean, what was the question again?
I don't remember, but the only reason why I'm bringing this up is a lot of the stuff that we talk about is sports betting related. Although I think we've always taken the position that you want to try, if you're gonna do this, you want to try to be as smart as you possibly can about it, right?
Is it the next opioid epidemic?
Was that a little much? Maybe.
Well, you know what? Opioids aren't legal, so it's a stupid comparison.
I could see.
How about that?
Rob, I could see states a few years down the road reversing course on allowing online gambling.
Yeah. And they'll give the last 4 years worth of tax dollars back too.
Of course, you get a refund. I like that.
But
Get this guy.
just like prohibition. But I think that we might see that with online gambling. So,
Richie,
dumbest take I've ever heard in my fucking life. Not only do I want sports gambling on my phone, I fucking love it.
See, there
I've been waiting for it for fucking 49 years. You gonna try to take it back from me? I'm sorry, 47, whatever the fuck I am.
Boy, you're going to disagree with the rest of
I
what
know, but
the
I am
interviews
going to
do.
disagree because that's just like Daryl said. That's fucking opioids are illegal. Yeah, sure. I'm worried about kids getting involved in that, but they're going to get involved in it anyway. Just like opioids. If you want to fucking gamble in college, we gambled in college. Okay, I didn't need a phone to do it.
Sort of needed one phone.
Needed one phone. I'm sure we'd have
Right,
figured out a
payphone,
It
different
was
way.
a rotary or a dial. As long as you had a dial tone, you were good.
Right.
No, we
right.
fucking run a sports show. I'm not agreeing with that dumb shit. Give me a break. Come on. That's such a
These guys,
conservative fucking take I've ever heard in my life. Boo hoo. Like, yeah, it's raising tax dollars for the state. That's good.
Oh,
I would
sorry.
say, I would say these
Net
guys.
plus.
I would say these guys for sure know a lot about A, gambling, and B, sports. I'm going to say that much right now.
Well, okay, I'm going to tell you this. He freely admits that both of them do that they don't know. He says the Sanjay, what's his name? Seagar. Yeah, he says he's not well versed in sports, and Tucker says I don't know shit about sports betting.
Well, then it'd be a
However,
good
now here's
people
the
to bring
difference.
this into the
Because
conversation.
normally I feel like like with vaping as an example, in the mainstream media or anything you watch, it's clear these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. As somebody that has vaped for almost 15 years now, when I got Big Gretch saying we don't know what's in these things, and it's like, well, it says it right on the bottle what's in these things.
You're a
It's real easy to
pioneer
look
of
there,
vaping.
Gretch.
That's why you were such a big proponent of COVID, because all of a sudden,
A proponent of COVID?
all of a sudden,
Vaping became in
vaping
vogue.
was kind of went away.
It's like
You didn't hear about it in the news anymore, did you?
well.
You didn't hear about
I'm not
popcorn.
sure what you're talking about. Popcorn lung? Oh,
what-
popcorn lung. No, that went away. Yeah,
Wait,
popcorn lung's
you're
not
not sure what I'm talking about? I would say
what it has to do
before
with COVID.
before March of 2020,
Yes.
one of the most popular things on the news today that day would be
Was vaping.
Yes.
Yes. And you know why that is?
And then COVID came along.
Yeah, and it did. It wiped all
Right.
the vaping stuff off.
Vaping became
and,
a non-issue all of a sudden.
right. It was a non-issue because it was a non-issue to begin with, and
I
the
don't
people.
know.
No, because the people they want you to smoke. You understand that? Smoking is better for Philip Morris than you vaping is. So I don't know if you can read the studies. I'm not here to promote vaping, but in any event,
Do what you want.
do what you want, and that's that. Okay, that was my initial
Everybody's
thing when I heard this.
responsible for themselves.
I agree
Like
with
end
you,
of the
Rich.
day, like all we try to do is try to like protect people and say, well, they were sick, I had a headache, Tones, I'm drunk. Well, then fucking put your phone away or something, bro.
That brings up the biggest issue of our time is abortion. Then are we supposed to have personal
I
responsibility?
don't know if we should go there though.
I'm just
Tones.
saying,
Let's keep it.
If we're going to the personal responsibility angle,
Right.
I think abortion's right up there. Then.
We probably have the same
I don't
opinion on
understand
that, but
what are you saying? Like,
Personal responsibility for
well, of
gambling,
course, obviously
drinking,
that's your
Coke,
personal
whatever.
choice for that. Just like everything else. Like, I don't know, whatever. I don't know why we're getting into that, but
yeah, let's not do that.
No,
'Cause
I'm just saying if that's the angle of personal responsibility, then that's like the
that's
number
what
one.
gambling is you're personally responsible if you gamble or not, or you choose not to. That's your choice.
and I agree with you, Rich, on most of that. Let's continue on. This is the next part. This is what I was going to say is, it doesn't really talk about. Let's watch the next clip here. Then
I want
this
to talk
is
about
the
that
scope.
because I'm totally ignorant on the subject,
Yes.
but I keep hearing from young people who I'm related to or who work for me about people getting in trouble with sports gambling.
Yes. And so how did this all happen? So in the span of it's been 7 years since that happened. 40 states are now legal. I just looked it up this morning. Several $100 billion were gambled by Americans in 2024.
$100 billion?
$100 billion were gambled in 2024. The gambling revenue was some $14 billion, just the revenue they were able to extract. That is larger than the motion picture industry, the box office industry in the United States of America. The vast majority of that revenue, a study that came out shows, comes from only 3% of gamblers, 3%. And the reason why is that gambling addicts make up almost 50% of the revenue. 3% make up 50% because they literally cannot put it down.
That's kind of crazy. Though.
I didn't know that, and I didn't fact check that. I'll be honest, but that is pretty amazing. If 3%,
Well, that makes sense though, because 1% of the population, what is that? Owns the most, makes the most money or whatever.
yeah,
What is that?
Not
Top
gonna-
10% or what? I mean, whatever.
The top 1%, sure, but I didn't realize that 3% makes up 50%
I'm surprised
of
it's
the
not more
revenue.
than. I'm actually not surprised it's more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
So those are just the chronic,
Just throwing-
betting 500 a game every day.
Probably more than that.
Oh God, there's
all just
some
sounds
big.
ridiculous.
We are such small potatoes in that whole thing. Like
Oh yeah, we are. The
we
four
are.
of us
Like
are.
yeah,
Sure.
like there's guys on there dropping $1,000 on every blackjack hand they play on there and stuff like that. And
Yeah. They actually
What's
tell
the max like on online casinos, like on like a blackjack or video poker slots? Like, what's the most you could?
the slots are higher than you think. I want to say like 500 a spin or something.
You could do that online that high.
I think so. I don't know. Didn't somebody hit a max spin one? Some games are like really. You gotta be like. I'd be pissed because I've almost hit max spin.
You can
before.
fat finger it, like
you can
and
fat
just-
finger it. And
yeah,
you
the
can
way
spend
it's-
like $250, whatever it is, $200, $500 on the max spin.
Gary
I'd be
was
pissed.
talking about that.
I thought Gary did.
Yeah,
it,
when he
right?
was here, he did that. And he actually went to them and said, "Hey, listen, you put this too close to the."
And some of them, it's like right there. The
I think they've
goes
gotten better about that, but early on, I think this was a year or two ago that Gary did that. But I laughed because if you're like halfway paying attention, you could definitely do that. And then you're $200 in on a spin. That sucks. Great if you hit it, but odds are you're not.
Yeah, odds are you're not. No, I know. This is what really impressed me was the next couple clips that I have. I'll run the first one here, but the fact that, like I was saying earlier with vaping, how the media usually blows it out of proportion or whatever, but this guy apparently knows
Real
what
quick
he's
before
talking about. Yeah,
I want to say the 3%. It's not. I don't think it's the number of bets. I think it's the amount that they're betting.
see, I thought it was a number of bettors possibly.
I'm saying when they're saying the top 3% make up the 50%, I don't think it's more that they're doing like $25 bets across the board. They're
Yeah,
not,
I think you're right.
they're dropping like 10 grand a bet or whatever they're doing.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Sounds right to me. All right, so this is talking about limiting and VIP programs, which I know we've talked about that for sure. Here we go.
And what makes this story even crazier is that FanDuel, DraftKings have the legal right in the way that they run their business, where Tucker, if you and I were actually good at sports gambling, they would effectively ban us from the platform. They would no longer allow us to place bets larger than, let's say, $1.20. And the reason why is their algorithms are detectable for anybody who is actually gambling smart. And so they immediately will ban you from being able to bet any sizable portion of money. Meanwhile, for those gambling addicts, those 3%, they have an entire VIP host directed service where DraftKings and FanDuel shower these people in free gifts. They call them every single day. They basically operate on the phone to make sure that there's no track record, because they're not supposed to do this. They're not supposed to enable gambling addicts according to the law. And what they do is they encourage them with free promotions or whatever to keep gambling their entire life savings.
Yeah.
Again,
What do you think?
These are people that don't know anything about sports gambling, and they don't know anything about sports. So why are we wasting our time watching this? Right?
Well, there's going to be some good points
There's
raised
no
as we
good
go
point.
along.
What was the good point in that?
Because here's the thing. He's got a reach of, say, 4.3 million
Is it
people.
true that as soon as you start winning, they're going to limit you? No, to a degree. But we've talked
I
to
don't think that's what
professional
he said.
gamblers on this
They could do
very...
that. They could do that in a casino though too.
And
They
that's
have the right to
he
kick
will
you
say
out.
that in the future here, but I don't think that's what he said. He
That's
says-
exactly what he said. He said
Yeah.
as soon as you start winning, they will effectively ban you.
Even crazier is that FanDuel, DraftKings have the legal right in the way that they run their business, where Tucker, if you and I were actually good at sports gambling,
Actually
they
good
would
at sports
effectively
gambling.
ban us from the platform.
They would effectively
They would no
ban you
longer
from the
allow
platform
us
if
Yes.
you
to
were
place
any good.
bets larger
if you're actually good at
Yes.
sports gambling.
Which
That
we
doesn't
know-
mean that doesn't just mean you're winning. No, that's not. To me, that's not what that means.
What is...
Just because I win a few bets on football doesn't mean I'm good at sports gambling.
You said
It means
effectively good.
Yeah, if I'm good at sports
Well,
gambling.
it's got to be a certain percentage clip you're winning.
Yeah, over
at,
a
right?
long period of time is
Yeah.
the way I read that.
Or you're
into
betting
that.
markets that no one else is.
Right. I just
Like
don't think.
Malik Beasley.
I mean,
Yes, like Malik Beasley. That's what
we
we should be
can
talking
listen
about.
to people that actually know something about sports gambling.
Right. But they don't have the reach.
Do we,
They're not going to.
Why do we care?
Because they're not
This
going to
is
shape public opinion
ridiculous.
as Tucker Carlson would. You know, like I said, he's got 4.3 million subscribers, and I'm sure that this video itself has over probably 2 million views. So, considering that this is something that we generally speak about, I think it's important to know what the general perception is across the country, because that's going to shape legislature going forward.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think he has that kind of. I don't think
It's going to shape legislature,
enough.
just the general opinion of people that don't know
all,
something about
out
something.
of all his people that follow him, maybe 50% believe in this, and that's just a small minority of people, I think. But I'm not saying
we've
this.
already seen
I
this, though,
understand.
Rich.
What?
And we've already seen this in the big beautiful bill, which is what's kind of interesting.
What, the 90% rule?
Yes.
That don't matter.
Is it easy to circumvent if you're like 18, 19 to gamble online? Is that an easily circumventable thing?
It's gotten harder. I know that much in the last 3 years. That
I thought you had to be 18. Is it 21?
Should be 21.
Supposed to be 21.
But I mean,
Some state
can
there
high
is 18, I
schoolers
believe.
easily circumvent, on online?
All you need is a social security number that's 21 and over. You're in.
I think, I don't know, they do two-way authentication. I
Do you
don't
have
know
to upload
if that's a
your
requirement.
driver's license or something? One of them I had to.
Some apps you certainly do, yes.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you do.
It's probably the best
We had a problem with that in Ohio.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did have a problem with that. Yeah.
Babies are funny.
All right, let's continue on here. This is them talking about same-game parlays.
Even crazier is that FanDuel, DraftKings have the legal right.
Oh,
in
no,
the
we
way
already
that
saw
they
this
run
one.
their business,
I apologize.
Where
Hold
Tucker,
on.
if you were
Let's see. It's a little hard to control. I don't usually put videos on the.
This is all on your phone. This is on my phone. This is on everybody's phone. It's on almost every young man's phone in America. It's part of the social fabric right now of male culture in the United States, and all of it. And I didn't even get to the craziest part, which is that the bets that they're making are these things called single game parlay bets, which are basically multi-contingent bets about 4 or 5 different things happening because the odds payout is much higher. You will lose with such regularity. Like in the state of Illinois, 60% of all bets were that type of
Can
bet.
you give me an example? My ignorance is astounding on this subject. So
I'm not very well versed in sports, but let's say we're watching a football game. We would say that this person is going to rush more than 200 yards. The quarterback will score 2
200 yards?
touchdowns. And
That's a lot of
at
rushing.
That happened
at the end
twice-
of the second
twice
half,
last year.
the Packers will be up by 7. So you would bet that.
still bet that,
and so your
though.
payout on a $5 bet could be $1,000. And that's why it's very attractive. But what people don't understand is that it's priced that way, that $5 for 1,000, because you're almost certainly not going to hit it. And that's the vast, vast majority of the bets that Americans are making today because it's fun. But my point around the fun is that the gambling addicts are the only people who enable your fun. And if you're actually any good at this, you'll get banned. It's a totally unfair
how can they ban?
marketplace.
How can they? Well, that's totally. And Vegas is the same way. By
Vegas
the way.
is the same way of how they back off people who are good at card counting. That's where the custom, what was legacy granted into the sports gambling houses, comes from.
Yes. Which, I don't know if I agree with that. In a way, I feel like the DraftKings should be able to limit you in a way. But in a way, you'll never, ever, if you are already good at doing this, ever win. Because you're going to get limited. So you have to, and as professional gamblers do, they find ways to circumvent the limits. That's what they have to do. But that doesn't seem like it should be that
But
way.
if you're online and you're using 5 different books and spreading it all out, how long does it take for them to catch on if you're
That's it.
using multiples?
But God forbid it's not after you're on a when you're running cold. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be impossible to get your fucking money back.
Don't play.
Yeah, I guess that is.
You think it's unfair? Don't play.
Yeah, and then here is.
I guarantee you, someone will take business though.
What's that, man?
I guarantee you'll find someone will take your business every time though.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Are we gonna be back to betting with local bookies at some point in time here?
No.
Do you think?
Never.
No. Okay.
There's too much dollars.
So I would equate this. We all know people went to Central, right? Soaring Eagle right there, 18, right?
Sure.
And I knew a lot of kids that they were broke all the time because they were spending all their extra money running to the casino at 18 years old. And yeah, is it their issue, their problem? Yeah, but I mean, it's right near a college. And I don't know if an 18, 19-year-old, knows how to handle that. So,
Yeah.
but
So I'm torn on that because it's like I feel like, okay, you're 18 or 19, you should be able to make your own decisions. You should be able to go gamble if you want to go gamble. That's fine. You're old enough to make
Army
that
can
decision.
call you and tell you you're going
exactly,
to war.
Right.
Exactly. But then again, should there be a casino right there in that same town that just attracts the college students to go there and gamble away all their? Because I know somebody too, Tons, personally, that was there and they couldn't make it because they were too busy gambling.
right.
So I don't know. I'm a little torn on that. Though here's where it becomes, here's the consequences section. So this is the dire warning, which I don't necessarily agree with some of this, but there you go. There's 2 sections here.
Regulators don't care about any of this, and legislators. Why? Because they're getting filthy rich revenues off of this from the state. But my contention is if you look at the social cost of every single state where sports gambling has been legalized, we've seen an increase in bankruptcy, particularly young men. We've seen a rise in domestic violence, intimate partner violence, largely when bets lose. So a man's bet will lose and he'll take it out on his wife or the kids that are in the house. It's horrible. We've seen a actually statistically significant rise, almost directly as a result of sports gambling.
All right, I'm going to go right into the next section, too, because it's...
Regulators don't care about any of this. And
it's so hard to do.
And are we going to stop selling pot in every state, too?
I
That's
agree.
not good for you.
And I think that may be coincidental, that there's a rise in... there's a rise in domestic violence in all of the states.
I'd say pot and gambling came at the same pace around the same
Pretty
states.
close, yeah.
It was
So
neck and neck, right? I would say.
if you're going to blame it on gambling, you might as well look there, too. So
Okay.
Let's hear what the Bombay
Sapphire.
Bombay Orville Redenbacher
Here
has
we
to
go,
say about
here
the
we
rest
go.
of this.
It's cricket gambling.
That's the problem with the collapse of social trust, is that there's not a lot of policing.
Totally amoral predators.
I
took
was just
control
saying
of
that
our
the other day.
Society at every level.
That's exactly right. And now the government is in league with them. It'll be legal in almost all 50 states, probably by the end of the decade. And all of this will lead to mass bankruptcy, like I said, all the social attendant costs of this. But I think more importantly, it shows when you have that collapse of social enforcement within your society, you can just see how I'm talking about a 7-year period. This is not long ago that this was even not a thing, that we went to bigger than the motion picture industry. And you and I are talking before football season. All forecasts say that DraftKings and FanDuel will make more money this year than they have ever made before. And 2024 to 2023 was already a 23% rise.
What do you think?
Was Michigan, was it 21 we came out? It was like shortly after COVID, right? Or end of 2020?
I think it was
During
ended.
COVID.
Yeah, it was,
March
wasn't
It
it?
was right
2020.
before COVID hit that the casinos all got the sports books.
So I think that was a perfect storm because we're all sitting at home, right, all year.
Sure.
And I remember getting access to it and opened my MGM account, I think that November, December, or whenever it came. And you're locked in home, so you pull out your phone. Hey, I can't go to a casino. I could gamble right at home. And I think that led to a lot of early adoption and maybe, addictive,
Exacerbated
traits there,
the
so, because of the timing of it rolling out. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. All right, here's Sagar's solution. No, here it is right here. This is what he suggests in a way.
I mean, that's basically, to me, that's an emblem of where we have become, what we have become as a country. We use a smartphone as an addictive platform to enable one of the worst vices that we've always recognized in American history. And my solution is simple: okay, it's not fair that Nevada had sports gambling. Let's just make it in person. We have to introduce friction into the system. We do that for alcohol. We do that for cigarettes. By the way, cigarette companies are not allowed to sponsor and spend billions of dollars in advertising at the Super Bowl and pair up with professional sports betting leagues.
In person only. Rich disagrees. Tone's already said that he thinks that's probably a good idea.
I'm not on board with Piston Honda at all.
Piston Honda.
But I kind of like
Mike Tyson Punch-Out reference? Is that what that is?
And I think he was more like the
I kind of like
Tiger.
yes, Tiger.
Yeah.
I do miss the lore back in the day of going to the casino, like an event where something I couldn't do at home, that I had to go someplace and have that entertainment.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just think it's too easy on your phone. I don't know.
I think it's a tough question, man, because I really do think that, if this is what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. But at the same point, I also think if you want to do crack,
If you're going to take away that, then just take away the cell phone, take away Facebook. Talk about something way more addicting. Take away TikTok.
I'm not a fan of social. I think social
I'm
media
not either, but
is
I'm
a
not there
downfall.
taking it away from people.
No. But I think that started a downfall
Daryl's
of
right.
society.
When you scroll, and what was it? Whatever it is, you get some type of release, some hormonal release. Like you can't stop. You can't stop watching it. That's why all the kids watch the shit over and over again. In fact, they call it what, TikTok brain, because they don't. It's like a zombie
It's
watching. it after a
mindless,
while.
just video clips, 30 seconds.
So if you're gonna take away the sports gambling, that's fine. Take away everything on the cell phone too. Just make sure we can call each other.
I think TikTok should be banned myself, but
now what do you guys think? You want to explain the 90% deduction? Anybody? We got two accountants sitting here.
Basically, you're allowed to deduct up to 90% of your losses against your winnings, and you can't go above your winnings to create a loss. But so if you have 110,000 in losses, you have 100 in income, you still wash out. But if you have 90,000, if you have 100,000 in losses, then you only can deduct 90 against your 100 winnings.
Okay. Did you know who added that to the big beautiful bill?
I don't.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
But are you saying though you always have to show a win? Like if you only can deduct 90% your winnings.
Well, you can't deduct a loss against nothing. You only can deduct losses against winnings.
So,
you can't
I'm trying to understand the 90% though. So
because the rule used to be you could deduct up to 100% of your
winnings.
Okay, so if I won 10,000, I have to show at least $1,000 gain. No matter what I lost.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
You can take 90% of your losses. Period. So
up to 10,000.
Up to 10,000.
In his case, because he only had 10,000 of income.
Yeah. So it depends. I mean, it's also in regard to Schedule C professional gamblers too. So they can take losses over winnings. But they have to take. You have to scrap 10% of your losses.
But you can't show
regardless.
a Schedule C with.
So let's say I got a W.
Losses.
Was it WG? Is that right?
2G.
2G. So I go to MGM. I win 10 Gs, but I had 15,000 of losses throughout the year.
You have zero net.
So I can zero out.
Yes.
I still don't understand the 90% deal.
It's 15,000 times 90% is your
so
deduction.
you'd have 13,500 effectively in losses.
Okay,
and 10,000
so you can wipe it out if you have more losses.
Yes.
You just can't go above it.
For Schedule A, yes.
You can't go above it.
Yes. Schedule C is true, like what Daryl's saying, but I mean...
really, that's who it's going to affect the most is the professional gamblers.
Yeah, true, but I'm just saying that if you're showing losses over there are some people that try to show their gambling losses on Schedule C, and if you do it too often, you're going to get audited, and it's going to get tossed anyways, so... But I mean, if you're a true gambler, I mean, there are some out there for sure. Like, you got to make a living on gambling. It's not the people that cheat the system.
So just the average gambler, you still got to itemize, right?
You have to itemize. That's the other part of it, too. That sucks if you don't itemize. You could really get caught up in some gambling winning taxes there.
And I'll tell you what, that was probably the biggest thing, which it may have benefited people on the whole, but if as we're talking gambling, the fact that the standard deduction is whatever it is, 27,
almost
20,
30 now,
almost $30,000.
So it's hard to hit that.
It's hard to hit that, so you're not going to be able to write off your gambling losses. Period.
It's been that way for a while. Although Rich could probably tell you about whatever is changing in the rest of that bill that's going to potentially make it easier to itemize your deductions for higher income people.
Really?
People that live in higher taxed states like California or New York with
the SALT number went up, right? Yeah.
State and local
But
tax,
that won't affect a lot of people here, though, right?
I mean,
it
higher
does.
income people, sure.
But, they do cap it at 500, I think, 500,000 and less. So
what's that mean?
Your income, you can't get above that 40 grand if you have 500,000. You don't get you get phased out if you go above 500,000 in income.
The SALT deduction?
Yes.
So, and the most you could get if you were at
the most you can get is that if you're I'm sorry, you might have been just saying it, but if you're at 490,000 income, you can take 40,000.
40,000.
Before it was only 10.
Which I have people that plenty.
Yes.
I have some people. I shouldn't say plenty, but that are in excess of 40,000.
That's going to knock up some itemizers.
I mean, a nice house in our metropolitan Detroit areas might be paying 15,000 in real estate taxes.
Well, not only that, if you make 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, up to 500,000, you pay a lot of state income taxes.
Probably 10 to 12 grand.
Good
sure.
point. Which is part of that.
So I mean, right there, if you had 15 in real estate and another 12 in Michigan,
10
you're at 27.
10 in mortgage, interest, you're there.
So let's say you have 15 between property tax and mortgage interest. So how do I get to itemize? What level do I get?
You got to get above that.
So is that winning?
If you're close, you might get above it with your losses.
So the losses have to. Does it matter how much you won? It's the losses. It's got to get you over to 30 with property.
It matters how much you won because the most you can deduct is up to your winnings.
Okay, so let's say I won 25 Gs. I got 15 property tax and mortgage interest. I will then itemize, right? If I could wash that 25 out.
You would probably itemize if you have 25 in losses, yes.
Okay.
Because you'd go above, you'd be at 40.
Okay.
That's interesting. I didn't know that part about the salt deal.
The problem is, though, Tones, you're already at 30, so you're only getting another advantage of 10. So
Right.
you're paying on that gambling.
Right.
Sure.
So it helps, but you're still paying most of it. You're paying 2/3 of it in your situation or whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So ultimately, the rule is you can basically take up to the amount of your winnings. You can deduct, instead of 100% of your gambling losses, up to the amount of that you won. You can only now deduct 90% up to the amount that you won.
Correct.
Which is unusual. I think, I mean, you guys know a hell of a lot more about taxation than I do, but they would single out something like that for no real reason besides maybe that this is the way that.
Well, it helped a little bit with the revenue part of it. I mean, this bill is costing us $2 trillion. I mean, it's just that 10% maybe chipped in another 200 million. I'm sure they have. I don't know. I don't do the numbers, but that bill helped offset some other stuff.
You don't think it's a step towards
moral
discouraging?
It has nothing to do with that at all.
No?
It has
Okay.
more to do with offsetting the revenue and screwing over a couple gamblers. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it had anything to do with the moral part of it. It was more of just trying to get this thing to work.
It was a give and take on something other.
They always do give and
something,
takes.
but-
Yep, like to just cut all the public broadcasting. That was part of the bill.
Yeah,
To
well,
help
I think they
offset
should
this
do
stuff.
that. Yeah,
Well, I'm just saying that's just. I mean,
right.
it's a give and take, right? I mean, you still get the 20% business deduction, but we lost a bunch of Schedule A deductions they used to have. Like those aren't coming back anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
We'll call
like,
this the
we used-
tax show. Go ahead, Rich.
Well, you used to have all those 2% deductions. Like if you didn't get reimbursed by an employee, you could take
Right.
it on your tax return and up to 2%. And what else went away, Daryl? Like investment interest or something like that. There's some other deductions they got rid of that we used to get all the time. Like you used to be able to deduct your accounting fees. That was
mean, the
all
big-
part of
It's
it.
gone.
The big one was the salt, but yeah, you're right. All the 2% stuff.
Sure. Trying to think to cut.
but-
Like the entertainment, they used to be 50% deductible. Like that's still not deductible.
That's been gone for a little bit now.
But that's all part of it.
the
Like, that was
entertainment-
I'm just saying that was the take of like getting all these deductions. You know, like
Okay.
that's how they offset these things.
Just keep in mind that most professional gamblers probably do make money, right?
You would hope so. At least in
You would
most
think
years
so,
they do.
right?
So-
I mean, you gotta
so-
live
Maybe not
somehow.
every year, but
So they're going to be the ones. They're going to all be affected.
which I didn't realize that you told me this.
Sure.
That even if you are a professional gambler, so you do file a Schedule C, and you can legitimately, that's what you do for a living, that it is still capped at that 90%
Right.
on the loss, which I didn't know that. I figured
Right.
that just applied to idiots like us.
Now, I'm not sure that Rich and I grew up learning that Schedule C gambling is not a real thing for almost anybody.
Sure.
I don't think we're really right about that, Rich, because listening to people on VSIN, I do believe you don't have to solely be, the broadcasters on there obviously are getting paid a salary to work a sports gambling show on TV.
But that's not
But-
gambling.
Right. So you're basically saying, well, that's what they're doing for a living.
Who?
Anybody
Visa
that,
network?
yeah, people that are on there.
They're not gambling though. That's just income off their broadcasting.
What I'm saying, though, is that they still can file a Schedule C for professional gambling, even though that's, that they're doing another job 40 hours a week.
That sounds like more of a hobby to me. If you're doing,
That's where I'm saying I don't think we're right. What we were taught before is true. I think that, if you've got $100,000 consistently in winnings in sports gambling, you probably can file a Schedule C.
who has that?
More people than you might think.
I don't think so.
Well, I'll tell you
humbly
what.
disagree with that, but that's
I mean,
okay. I see your
I
point.
think I had that last year.
I'll defer to you guys on
100,000
this.
in winnings?
Probably. It doesn't mean I have 100,000 in net.
And that, right.
Oh yeah, I had that too. But who cares? I just deducted 110,000 in loss or 100,000 in losses.
But
It's not like I ever make anything out this stuff.
what I'm saying is, I think there's more people that can file a Schedule C.
Oh, I will disagree with that, but that's okay.
Here's what I would say, and not
Well,
again, not a tax professional, but I don't know. I've been around the block a few times.
If you live out in Vegas, yeah, for sure.
I think that would help. But I think if you run it as a legitimate business, so in other words, you're keeping records and you know exactly what you bet, when you bet, here's why I bet it. You have a system in place as to why you're doing it, and you're running it like a business, then it should be no different than selling shit on
If you're
eBay.
putting 8 hours a day into it, I'll buy it.
But you just described every Schedule C business that wants to deduct their losses.
Well, yes.
Right?
For sure. Well, that's what it should be. I mean, if that's really what you're doing, then
What I'm
sure,
saying
it's a
is
legitimate
if
business.
And if you deduct your losses too much, the IRS is going to boot it. Now, maybe they're not doing a good job of that now because they're understaffed, but that doesn't make it right.
But so just to clarify for viewers, like every sports bet you do, if you win $50, is that reportable because you just hit $50?
Technically, under the law, the answer is yes.
Yeah, but if I go to a casino,
I just gave you the answer.
If I go to a
That's the
casino,
answer,
though,
yeah.
if I go to a sports book, I'm not going to get any 1099.
I don't
if
care.
Win
If you win $100 on the lottery, that is technically reportable. Do I report it?
Now, does
I'm not
FanDuel,
saying
you
that.
do, Rich.
but does
Of course you
FanDuel
do.
or DraftKings submit that whole?
No.
They're not obligated to 1099 you. So.
Unless you're above. Well,
So-
I think the new law's 2,000 now or something.
slot,
they booted
they-
up from 600. I wonder if that
For the slots?
I wonder if that's for everything.
I
Now,
think
'cause they
the
said
slots-
everything for a 1099 should be 2,000 going for it.
I
so
think
that'll be
slots are too
interesting.
low, like 1,200. I think that's too low to get reported.
That's on one win or something like
yeah,
that.
it's got to be on one.
Right,
hit.
right. Yeah.
But I will say, I do know this, that it is your responsibility as a taxpayer that if you do make any money, that's taxable income and you should report it.
I mean, technically, if you sell a car and you make money off of it, you're supposed to report it. I mean, no one does because, I mean, another thing is a lot of people, as Daryl, we know in past lives, is they want to say they're real estate professionals. Okay, well, most are not. They say they are because they want you're limited to your deduction unless you're a real estate professional. And there's all kinds of laws on that. I'm going to say the same amount of people claim they're gambling professionals just to get that loss.
Sure. I think it depends on how much risk you want to take.
I'm not saying Daryl's wrong. I think a lot of people do consider themselves gambling professionals, but I don't think a lot of them qualify. Maybe
I've never filed anybody that's a gambling professional.
I have not either. But I think if we worked out in Vegas, we'd find a hell of a lot more, or Atlantic City or whatever.
Sure.
That's kind of my point is that people that are maybe somebody won $20,000 in sports gambling net, they're going to put it on Schedule C, even though they have a job at the casino with ordinary income, nothing related to actually gambling, but just that they work in the gambling industry.
Yeah, they're going to try to take that.
They're
so
going
they can get a loss again.
file it on the Schedule C as gambling, and they're going to be fine.
So
You could be fine, but it's not right. I mean, you could run a red light and not get caught too.
No, I don't. I think it is right.
It is not right.
I'm pretty
They're
sure
not
it is.
professionals.
Oh, you guys should fight.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
it's
gonna
right. I'm pretty
How
sure
do
it's
you-
right.
It's right.
What do you show on your tax return that only if you get a W-2G? Is that the only time you're gonna plug it in?
Most people would
Only if you do.
tones.
I think in practice, sure.
Yes,
right?
I follow the W-2s myself. I don't report every little nickel and dime, but the answer to your first question is you're supposed to report everything you win.
Everything, but FanDuel or DraftKings are only gonna report those.
They're only going to
W2Gs
report,
over if you hit on one bet over a certain amount, right?
and that's what the IRS gets.
Okay.
They get those W-2Gs.
So everything else is just if you want to be a good citizen, right?
Well, if you want to do what's right by the law. But sports betting's unusual because it's got to be, there's a threshold. I don't remember what it is, but it's got to be at least $600 and X amount your stake.
Oh, okay.
So if I bet $1,000 and I win $1,000, that's not necessarily going to be a reportable
It's not going to
event.
trigger a 1099.
Correct. If it was at plus 100, it's got to be, I can't remember what the number is. I should probably know this.
An
But
SGP probably.
an SGP might
You'd
do
have
it.
to ask Tucker.
Well, that's Tucker. It sounds like he doesn't know what he's talking about. But
Ask
however,
Cigar.
I was impressed at how accurately that was reported. And it's the same thing we've said on the show numerous times about SGPs and about all this other stuff. But I had one more thing to add, and I forgot what it was. Tones, you were saying, what were you saying?
So when just some kind of related off topic, but we were, I think Tuesday night in Vegas. After you went back, I was gambling, and right next to me in the slot, there was a husband-wife combo. They had their own YouTube, channel. And
Really?
I watched some of these videos on time, and they were next to me, like, sharp looking chick. That's the typical thing.
Was she sharp?
Well,
sharp looking.
Sharp looking. So
okay, I've never heard that since 1932. Was the last time somebody said sharp looking chick.
I've seen husband wife combos.
Yeah.
Like, and they had the whole setup. They lined everything up, the camera and everything.
Okay.
And she was like commenting, and he was chiming in. So I was right next to him. So
how was the lights? But did they have the
yeah,
lights like we have?
Yeah, light system. And
Okay.
it was cool because I watched some of these videos once in a while, and I was sitting right next to somebody doing them. And
that's
it was
cool.
pretty cool. So.
All right, I had one more. That's
Well,
why
I thought that was going somewhere else.
I thought so too. Yeah,
she hit the jackpot.
She hit the
No,
jackpot.
I thought it was cool because I watched some of these videos, and I wonder how
So
they.
you actually did you recognize them?
I did see a video before of them. So, but
that's cool.
I was just curious, how they were doing or how long they were doing it.
You didn't tell them about your podcast?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we should have cross promoted. I saw Norma Jelly in Vegas one time. You been to Norma Jelly, the little Mexican broad?
Oh.
No. Anyway. Okay, so here was my experience with this. So Mrs. Midwest hit a jackpot for right around $1,300 on, don't remember the app, but one of the apps. So of course we got the W2G, and we didn't have enough deductions to file Schedule A so we took the standard deduction. So that whole thing was taxable to us,
which is
at
not
20.
fair.
Was it 20%? I think on that.
I've had years like that. Yeah,
Which doesn't seem fair
for the tax they charge on gambling winnings.
Oh, it's ordinary income, right?
I don't think so.
I think it's ordinary income, but no Social Security and FICA.
No, it's
Okay,
ordinary.
that's what
It's
it is.
ordinary.
Ordinary. Okay.
Yeah, it's taxed at your.
Anyway, so
Highest
that's
marginal rate to answer your question.
There you go. Highest, maybe highest marginal rate.
My opinion, the only thing Canada got right is no tax on gambling. That's the only thing I agree
The
with.
whole world
I
has
wouldn't
that,
mind
Tones,
meeting in the
besides
middle
us.
and calling it capital. I mean, because I look at them as investments. But I lay down my bets.
That's what we should do. Take a capital loss.
But yeah, I mean, isn't that true? U.S. is one of the few countries that actually
One of two,
that
I believe,
tax
is the number.
gambling.
Yeah.
The U.S. is constantly known for the double tax. I mean, that's why it was kind of nice to see the tippers get something there. And then, although the overtime was interesting because I don't understand why that's not taxed.
That is interesting. Like, why should overtime
That's
not
not
be
like
taxed?
like I
Yeah.
understand the tip because somebody already paid
Sure.
the money on that tax and then they give it to somebody and then
Right.
it's like getting taxed
Correct.
again, right?
Yes.
I didn't really get the overtime rule thing. Like,
I would say is, hey, giving incentive for people to try to get ahead, reward, people working hard to try to
I
get
thought that's
ahead.
what the Trump bonds were for. These guys going to
The
sell
gold
some
card.
of those?
We
The
got
gold
Trump
cards.
cards?
The gold card.
Oh, the gold card? I
gold
thought that
card.
was a good
No, the
idea.
Trump bonds. You hear like every kid born from here to the next 18 years gets the $3,000.
Yes. Did that ever come to fruition? Or
That's
no?
part of the bill.
Oh, good.
So anybody
Cool.
under 18 can spend get up to $5,000 a year in those things or something like that.
That's that much? I thought it
think
was like
so.
a one-time deal. You're born, you get X amount in this
You get
tax
that, but
deferred
then
account.
you can up to 18. You can put money into it for your kid.
So all we got to do in 2028 is vote for Trump again, and it'll give us $5,000.
No, if you're under
No, okay.
18, you're
Sorry.
like Rachel's 16. So for the next
Yeah.
2 years, I can put $5,000 in her Trump account.
I like it. I like that he calls it a Trump account too. That's
I don't
pretty
know the
fucking awesome.
difference. Like it does. I don't.
What's the difference between like a
That and an
529?
IRA.
or
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Are you getting some bonus?
He loves to put his name on things.
He does, man.
The fact that you get it when you're born that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Knock out about 3 babies with Realtor here.
I think,
Get
yeah, you
$3,000.
could probably. Does she still have all her bits, Rich? I don't know. That's what we got to think about now. Never mind.
Would she care to weigh in on the?
Yeah, Realtor. She's long gone. She's like, this is stupid. These guys aren't even talking about anything fun. This is the tax episode for some reason. All right, the exclamation point on this is actually the way kind of I feel about a lot of this stuff. That's again why me and Tucker we're like he's like my brother in a way. Like me and Tucker, we get
Smug
along.
prick.
Hold on a second here. No, okay, here it is.
You know what's funny is that Piston Honda said that Tucker wanted to talk about. Oh, here's Piston Honda running his mouth in this.
No,
thing.
it really is this guy. But Tucker agrees with it, and that's what's going to shape opinion amongst.
Shape your opinion.
No, shape
Do
opinion
you
of
find
probably
that
2.5 million people.
Something you probably.
We don't agree on everything, and I didn't think I would agree with this. But now that I'm talking to Tones, like we didn't talk before the show, but we have similar ideals, I think, in general. Like I thought maybe I was the only one, but apparently Tones feels the same way. So here we go. This is what happens. This is where we're at now.
Tens of millions of Americans are borderline addicted right now. Hundreds of millions are actually making bets. And all of this is just like a sleeping social revolution in the country where parlay betting and the lingo that used to be known to the most degenerate guy who lives in Vegas is now common parlance, in American culture. And people call you nanny state or any of that. I just said I don't even oppose necessarily the ability to sports gamble. I just think we should treat it like any other vice and make it so that you have to gamble
why not
in person.
just say it's disgusting?
I think it is disgusting.
And it's predatory. Yeah. And by the way, they're preying, as the crypto people do, on the frustration and sadness of young men who know they're never going to be able to afford a wife, kids, and a house.
Exactly. And they sell you the dream. All the advertisements are you can get rich with your knowledge. And as I just said, if you actually do get rich, they'll just ban you. Or if you have the potential to.
Business wasn't always this sleazy in the United States. There were self-restraints. I mean, I've never been that into business or never participated in business, actually, my whole life. But so what do I know? But I have been here a while, and I remember people had, there was a feeling like, well, that's just wrong. We're not going to do that.
Yes.
Taking advantage of people was bad.
Well,
that's it. So F DraftKings, F FanDuel. It's the way I feel. Rich disagrees.
I do. I mean, you have the right to delete it off your phone. That's fine.
I know.
Don't ask me to place a bet for you.
That's the way I would feel about that, Rich, because that's normally the way I am. It's like, well, that's your problem. You if you don't have the self-control, but it's everywhere. It's my mother-in-law, because she watches our show.
So
she gets
Facebook.
FanDuel fucking shit. But Facebook is not good. I'm not a social media guy, as you guys know. I don't care. I'm doing it. It's addictive. However,
they put ads on there.
You're not going to lose your money.
I
put
think
ads on there all the
emotional and stuff like that can be just as bad or worse from Facebook for teens and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More destructive than money.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Not an issue to me. Take away all our fun stuff. I don't care. Let's just start over again.
On the bright side, D-Double tell you we're getting cane sugar in our Coke going forward. Did you hear that today?
That's a good win.
That is a good
for
win.
RFK.
Mexican Coke, now made in America.
Well, that was the original, right?
Yeah, I like that.
That was the original recipe, cane sugar?
Oh, yeah, cane sugar.
The original recipe also had cocaine.
Yeah, this is like version 2 of the original recipe.
I think this is like early 80s when they switched to corn
Was
syrup.
that early 80s when then they switched to that?
I think it was late 70s, early 80s they switched. Coke was the first, I think, brand that took on corn syrup.
Okay.
Major brand. So
I'm looking forward to Tucker and Seagar's prohibition episode where they tell us that drinking alcohol is bad.
Terrible.
Now, Tucker doesn't drink anymore. He had a problem. I don't know if you know this. You're not a big Tucker guy, but I know a lot of history of Tucker. But I thought that was really actually well done because there wasn't any bullshit. I mean, he's right. I mean, it's SGPs.
You care about people that don't know anything about what they're talking about. Just the average man, as you say.
They're going to have a lot bigger reach than VSiN's going to. Because I do care. Because this is some of the stuff we talk about on our show.
The reach, people's reach.
I guess
yes, I do.
You never seemed like a man that just jumped in the herd. Who fucking cares what he says? Take your own opinion.
You got to remember this. The video was Tucker and Seagar on the dangerous new developments in Pam Bondi's Epstein cover-up.
So how do you,
So that was a small portion. However, people that watched the 2-hour interview, which you should, it was a great interview.
Yeah, it was great.
You didn't watch it, but you only watch him if he's talking to Ted Cruz. So you hate Ted Cruz more than you hate Tucker Carlson for some reason.
It's a toss-up, but yes,
yeah,
probably true.
I don't know why you hate Tucker. However,
why do you like Ted?
I don't like Ted. I'm not a Ted guy.
That's shocking.
I've never been a Ted guy. They went into this, and I knew that when he says anything, it's going to make
after
news.
him.
You're a fucking idiot.
Ever since I found out he was a liar, I don't like him.
Does Ted? Yeah, Ted has I had the beard way before Ted. Come on. All right, we got another libation real quick. I'm going to do this. Should we want the intro or no?
No.
Hit it.
Okay. He does.
Can you take my lid off?
I was going to ask you want the lid or do you want no lid?
No lid.
So is gambling or alcohol the worst vice? I would say.
Depends who you talk to.
You gotta talk to Tucker.
No, that's what's weird about Tucker.
That's something he actually knows about.
He would say that you want to drink.
Well,
I mean,
if you listed the top 5 legal vices, worst, top 5 worst ones is alcohol, gambling, smoking, vaping. Where do you list all that stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Caffeine. Number 1.
How do you list all that?
I can tell you if I was
sugar.
Tucker would not
Sugar's
say
a bad
he
vice
wouldn't say
still, yeah.
nicotine because he's a big nicotine guy. He wouldn't say drinking. He really doesn't
Well, how
poo-poo
convenient
it.
for Tucker.
What's that?
He enjoys nicotine, so that's not going to be one of the things we take away in this.
So
world.
give that to
Right.
18-year-olds all over the place, right? But take away their gambling apps.
But he's never actually said that. He just said that he doesn't like the fact that these companies are taking
because he
advantage.
doesn't like gambling. Why? I mean, if I didn't like
Okay,
gambling, it's an
that's
easy take to have.
What I gathered from the whole thing is it's a moral thing.
So
for him.
JT, your
Sure.
your nicotine, for example,
Yes, sir.
is making all these yummy flavors.
Oh,
Is
they're
that
delicious.
Is that predatory towards young people because
and that's
they're
what the
making
government
it,
will tell you. Yeah, of
it's
course,
tasting
of course.
too good, so you're
Right.
you're preying on 18, 19-year-olds. They're like, I want watermelon flavored nicotine.
Christ's sake, he's spraying on me. That stuff smelled delicious today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
Rich
that-
was like, I'm starting to reconsider not
is that
having
the-
that.
Is that the same as
help.
downloading a gambling app on your phone for a young person when they could get all these yummy tasting nicotines and flavors and vapes and stuff?
I totally
Four
totally
Loko.
effed this one up. Yeah, Four Loko. Now, hold on a second here. There we go. Here's the
Buzz balls?
Here's what the does. Yeah, I've only had one of those. That was a mistake. Never have a buzz ball. Here you go, Dub. Or who wanted the no lid?
I think all of us are in this.
Everybody's no lid. This is going to extend libation exploration every week if we're always going no lid style. But that's
you
all right.
brought it.
You want anybody else want to try this? See how easy it is?
No.
No. Okay. You want to get the feel?
Is it open like a
Here's-
Jolly Green Giant?
Maybe in next
opener?
episode.
Next episode. Oh, all right. Somebody's gonna have a lid floating in it because I effed that one up.
That's for
So,
Jones.
that might cut your lip off.
Is it
though,
sharp,
careful.
though?
Yeah, the outside of it's gonna be sharp. Just don't let it like brush up against your face.
Well, then I'm gonna absorb the nicotine faster that you gave me.
Here,
if I
give
got
me
cuts.
that one. Give me that one. I've
If I
done
get,
this once
if I
before.
got slits in my lips,
I'm
gonna
sorry.
absorb
I
it.
don't want to hurt your tones.
Tucker's nicotine's gonna hit me quick.
Right. I gotta squeeze a little harder. Apparently, skate a little lower now. Well, this one's falling off too. That one fucking fell off too. I'm not advocating for this product, by the way. But you got a lid floating in yours, Dub.
Oh.
And then,
I think Rich is a libertarian though. After listening,
oh
to
yeah,
it.
I know Rich is.
I think you're a libertarian.
He is.
No, I'm going to be part of Elon's new party.
I think you're a Rand Paul guy.
No, I'm part of the. Was it the People's?
How's that different than libertarian? Have you?
I don't know.
Have you looked at the details?
I always thought I was a
Is there
libertarian. This one has nothing in it. Give me the one that I don't want anybody to get hurt.
diagram?
I don't
I
identify
already took a sip out of it.
tones.
I think I fit the model of a libertarian.
I'm binary when it comes to
Oh,
political
You
affiliation.
say you're non-binary? I don't know if that's the same thing.
Oh.
All right, so this one, let's see. We got
Not binary.
my lid is floating
My
in
whole
this
life
one.
is non-binary.
That worked out pretty well.
Just
That is
pop
a
it up
risk
with
that you
your-
take.
There you go.
Now, here's the problem, Rich. If you touch it, it sinks. I've
No,
been
you
down
gotta-
this
you
road
gotta
once
touch
before.
the end of it so it pops up the other side,
I'm
like
gonna
a seesaw.
try.
Think
do you have a
All
magnet?
right, let's see if this works.
Yeah,
do you
I
have
know.
does
a
work.
paper clip?
Okay, we go.
Yeah, don't you have
Christ's
those heavy magnets for our
does
microphones?
aluminum?
I got. Oh,
You need, like,
shit.
the-
Nope, it's gone.
You need the
It went.
Acme
It's gone.
magnets.
Hold on.
I didn't wipe my behind earlier, except for when.
Am I gonna get E. coli? E. coli. Okay, let me try this again.
I thought this was a
Nope. This is
dirty
gross.
blonde when you popped. When I saw the can across. it.
I've
Uber's
seen
space machine
cans
looks
like this before. I don't know if it was in like clever marketing or commercials or whatever,
I like the name.
but it sure feels cool to drink out of a can like this.
Yeah, I actually have aluminum disposable cups at home, like red Solo aluminum cups, but they're gray. Let me type this in real quick. This is by the way, New Holland Uber
Space Uber.
Space
Uber space
Machine, courtesy again of Gagu.
What year is Uber going to roll out space travel?
Is Uber publicly traded these days or not?
Yes,
Can't spell.
they were.
Is Elon going to have space Ubers?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
New Holland.
2106.
2106. Yeah.
All right, here's what the
Sounds about right.
here's what the website has to say about Uber Space
Taxi
Machine.
to Mars and back.
A hazy IPA, guys. This is a hazy IPA. One of my favorite styles. Tones, you cut your face yet? No? Okay,
Not
still
yet.
okay. 9.7 alcohol by volume.
That's good.
This is
That's a
high.
good
This
thing.
is high, yeah.
Not to
love
Tucker
it.
Carlson. He's got a drinking problem.
Tucker be like, I love when Tucker. I love Tucker.
You do.
Big
Where'd
fan
that
of
laugh
guy.
come from?
That's how Tucker
you
laughs.
like
He laughs
Glenn Beck better
no,
than-
you know, nobody here watches
He
Tucker
sounded-
besides me.
That was a laugh like Eric from
Yes,
Billy Madison.
exactly.
Glenn Beck's
The weasel laugh.
the most level-headed guy.
That also sounds like Alex. Did somebody just say that from next door? Remember when we got that call from Alex?
It sounded like him.
From next, yeah, it sounded just like him, actually. All right, so this is Hazy IPA, 9.7 ABV.
Purgatory.
It'll mess you up, I think.
Man,
what do you think of this?
Should have had
Very good.
Should have had something to eat before I showed up at this show.
This would be good to bong 2 or 3 at one particular.
Oh my God! Back in the day, for sure.
You'd be falling down them stairs.
Be over the patio in 4
This
seconds.
will be considered a vice if I bonged a
Yep,
couple
take
of
the
these.
bong away.
Bong's a vice, is it?
I mean, that'll kill you before sports gambling will. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you're gonna hear Sanjay again.
Sanjay.
What's his name?
Cigar?
Cigar.
Is that Sanjay
sorry.
Gupta?
Okay, I got it. We're past that now.
The doctor?
Oh, Thanada. Thanada?
Shri
Shri
Tanadar?
Tanadar.
Daryl voted for him. He
I did
actually
not.
moved to Dearborn just so he could vote
I
for
did not.
Shri Tanadar.
He ran for governor, didn't he?
I believe you
Yeah,
did.
and
He did.
lost.
I didn't have
Hardly.
to move to Dearborn
He
for
finally
that.
won. No, he won something finally.
Yeah, he's a house.
He's a
Yes.
House representative.
Yeah,
guy.
and Dearborn, the only place in America you could get there.
He's Indian, though.
I know. That's a tough gig over there in Dearborn.
That's
He killed a lot of animals, though.
High jobs out there.
I'm not a fan of
Jibbies.
that.
animals. Me neither. I don't care for them, but
He killed a lot of them,
nevertheless,
You're anti-animal guy.
Anti-animals.
Anti-animal. Okay. All right.
actually, that's
That's
why
good.
I agree
Noted.
with Canada so much
Shri Canada?
So,
Yeah.
do you go to
because
do
he
you go
doesn't
to,
like animals.
Do you go to anti-PETA protest?
Yeah, it was Mita, I believe. Rich and I went to.
I did go to Mita. You know what I saw
2000.
today, though? A Four Kings, the Kings protest was going on in Troy when I was driving here today.
That's the dumbest protest in the history of mankind.
That's because you're a
There was-
Trumpite.
What is it?
No kings.
No Kings is what it is.
That's
I was
the
like,
dumbest
what the
protest.
hell is going on here? It was like blocks, like 3 square blocks in Troy.
No kings. That's the dumbest.
What is no kings?
They think Trump's a king, so there's no
Oh,
kings.
fucking
protest.
God. How dumb is that?
It's
Yeah,
pretty
how
dumb.
dumb do you have to be? If you went to No Kings, turn this off. I don't
It
want
sounds like
watch
something
this shit.
Tucker would be a part of.
No, that's not a Tucker thing. I think you misinformed about Tucker. Tucker's a pretty good guy. He's a good guy. I'd hang out with
He's
him.
an alcoholic.
Tones is
He is
allowed
a recovering
to hang out
alcoholic,
at
yeah.
25 in Van Dyke, but we're not allowed to have no Kings.
I
But
mean,
it's like
sure.
when
I
you
guess if that's the
say, like-
It's
antithesis
the anti-protest.
of that.
Who cares?
Sure.
It's
We
just
don't
dumb.
have a king. It's a president.
Oh, okay.
I think he's compared himself to a king now.
Yeah.
Has he?
That
More than
gives,
once.
That gives Tones a tickle.
really?
When he does
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's okay. Though.
Speaking of kings, Realtor Lauren has a #1 crown next to her name.
I heard that today.
Yeah. What do you guys think about
Wait.
the?
So,
I like the crown system.
Is it better to be
Lauren's
a
a king. She's got a crown.
She's a queen.
I meant
That's
that
for
should be a
sure.
queen. That should be a queen.
I can,
my bad.
I can tell you from experience, she's not a king.
No offense, Lauren. I just said because there's a crown, and we're saying no kings.
Just because I go to queen with my queen doesn't
Yeah.
mean she's a king.
Yes.
Just want to
Kings from
clarify
Queens
that.
and runs.
I had a binary slip. So.
Kings and queens and guillotines. Dub, you want to rate this beer?
Ask Tucker
Yeah,
though.
move on here.
Ask Tucker though. Is it better
I
to
don't have a direct connection.
Is it better
Tucker,
to have a
unfortunately.
crown at DraftKings or to be the emperor at Caesars?
Why do you think they associate this with royalty? You ever wonder that? There's got to be some sort of marketing something behind that,
I have a
right?
soft spot for the Roman Empire, so I would say emperor.
It's too coincidental. Everybody's royalty if you're gambling.
Everybody wants to be the boss, top dog, king.
I just want to hang
Top
out.
Dog was one of my favorite boxing promotions.
I don't remember that.
Or Bodog.
What do I do with this
Yeah,
beer?
what do you do
I
with the
say
beer?
at 9.7%, it tastes pretty darn good. That gets it into 4.5 status for me. Has to, because I only have to have 2 of these, and I will not be getting up at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, it's once again we have. I like the taste of this one. It's not overbearing. 9.7%. Cool can.
Cool can.
4.3.
I love it. You're rolling topless. I can see it in the monitor over here. There's no top on that can.
I
It's
popped
pretty
the
cool,
top.
man. Yeah, topless. Toads.
It's the only way. I can't drink a beer anymore. Like
I know. You're gonna go home and immediately order the
Before
DT.
Tones gets into it, I want to
Yeah,
know:
sure.
is it easier, Rich, for you to smash this on your head?
I
It's
don't know.
got
I
to change the
haven't done that in a
airflow
long
on
time.
it. That's probably going to make it easier to smash, right?
I don't know. You think it would?
Easier to shotgun. There's no question about it. If you wanted to just pound it, you could pound.
You
that.
mean to?
Not even have to shot. Just pound it. You can just pound one of these without having to do anything else.
Yeah, those days are past.
Yeah, me too.
We mentioned the other Michigan breweries. New Holland's probably my top 4. You know,
Yeah.
If you're listening to Michigan lineup.
Founders.
This is pretty solid for a 9-something beer.
Really? Yeah. It's got the citrus you like.
I like the citrus. This is drinkable for me for that high of a alcohol content, and I'm liking it. I'm gonna do
you
4
have
4.
two of these in your pool, and Billy Joel will be writing songs about you.
If I had these
Two
for
of these
my,
in his pool, Billy Joel will be joining him in the pool.
That's a good point. Yeah.
should I have this for my? I have a family party Saturday. Should I have some of these lined up?
Question.
I have a bunch of drunk cousins. Probably wouldn't be good.
Question
Bring
for you,
them in.
Jimmy. How much was it? What was it? A 6-pack, 12-pack?
It was a 6-pack of
How much?
12-ounce cans. I want to say $10 to $11.
Oh my god! Wow, this is the only beer you should be buying ever again.
It's
I
a
know. I
steal.
agree.
Because as you know, one of our favorites, Boss Tweed,
Yes.
which is a similar alcohol content, is probably like $20 for a 4-pack.
Yeah, this is a
Tall
much better
boys.
deal.
And this is better than Boss Tweed, in my opinion.
I'm gonna move it
I
up
don't know
to
about that, but-
4. I've never moved it up because of price, but I just did.
Yeah, the needle moved. In other words, something's moving in Rich's pants, as he likes to say. The needle moved.
It's pointing north.
El Norte, as JT would say in
No,
Vegas.
I don't know. According to
As
the map.
long as he's not in the Arctic Circle, it's pointing north.
Yeah, that's right. Now here's the thing with this one, guys. What is that, Tones? What is that taste? Is that a peach or is that a nectarine?
Tangerine.
It's a tangerine. There's something that tastes so authentic about that. Like I'm actually biting into a piece of fruit.
Navel or tangerine.
You taste that? I mean, it tastes like you're eating a piece of fruit.
So I was at a German fest on Monday, and they said as you drink the beer, then you sniff it as it's going down your gullet, and then you get the sniff your beer as you're gulping it.
The full Monty.
Okay, I got
You get the
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
yeah. You do pick up a heavy orange tangerine. No, put the can up to your nose after you. As
Oh,
it's
I was
going-
trying to smell my own breath as it
No,
was going
no.
down.
As
Okay,
you
hold on.
gulp
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
put the can up to your nose. There you go.
Tangerine. What was that song?
That was She
Did you
Don't
pick it
Use
up a little
Jelly
stronger
by
there?
You sure that's a tangerine, not a peach? To me, it tastes like a peach, but I could be wrong. You're the citrus guy.
That's citrus.
Okay, it's a tangerine.
Navel tangerine.
And you know what? New Holland does make
Could have both. I mean, it does have a peachy.
Tangerine Space Machine is probably one of their #1 selling IPAs. So
Is that much different than this?
it's
I'm gonna say no because I've had that. Kind of
yeah,
reminded
it's pretty
me of that.
close. I think that's
Very
maybe
close.
7%. So you get an extra 2.
So they're both space. So the tangerine space machine and then
I think
an
it's
Uber
less than
space.
Uber
7,
Space
too.
Machine.
This is Uber for the extra
New Holland.
percent.
One of my favorite. What were you calling it?
Michigan brews.
Michigan brews.
And they're in their top
New
4 too.
Hollands?
Yeah.
Weren't
Well,
they the ones that came out with dragon milk?
I was. I want to say maybe, but my point is like a restaurant. The restaurant. You ever been to the brew pub?
No.
They have something called pinwheels.
Yes, I have been there. I'm sorry.
Have you had pinwheels?
I don't think
That's
I
kinda
could.
their
Isn't that the one
thing.
out south of Grand Haven, New Holland?
They have 2 locations. One in Grand Rapids proper, but the more
No,
important
not
one
that
is in
one.
Holland.
I think I've been there. I think me and Lauren went there.
They have these pepperoni cheese dough things that they call pinwheels, and they also have some ones with other ingredients. But it's kind of their
I know,
thing.
I know what a pinwheel is.
It's kind of their thing.
Okay, that's their jam.
Yeah,
which
that's
makes
they
sense. They have a
invented
big. They have a big windmill.
It's
on
their
the front.
calling card.
Yeah. This is a
Uber Space Machine and pinwheels.
This is a 4.8. I mean, I don't know
Ooh,
what's
so
better than
we've
this.
had
high
right?
ratings
I mean,
today.
We've had a 4.9 tonight.
yeah,
And a
been some good
4.8.
ratings, some good beers. It's courtesy of Gagu again. Thanks, Gag. This is an exceptional beer.
Yes.
It's so fun. It's so fun to drink, especially without a top on it.
This is a good one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's hazy. I'm looking in here. You have to trust me. It's hazy. All right. The last couple of things we have. To
It
do.
almost feels like you're drinking out of a jar.
Like a basin jar.
Like a mason jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I mean, seriously, $20. This is worth it just for fun. $20, take it.
You ever heard that song Rocky Top?
John Denver.
I don't think so. That's
No, that's
Rocky Mountain High.
exactly.
Rocky Mountain High.
That was
Rocky
in,
Top is the theme to
Final
the
Destination.
University of Tennessee Volunteers.
The Vols. I'll
fight
be in
song.
Knoxville in not that long.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Are you going to
what?
go to a game? You
a
should see
long
if
story. I'll
You
tell
should see
you
if
later.
Tennessee's playing. You should go to a game.
Be September, middle of September.
Yeah, they might be. They might be playing.
September.
I don't remember the whole
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
lyrics to the song, but at one point he says the soil is so rocky That's why they get their corn from the jar. Implying, the corn mash that they make moonshine out of, and then they drink it out of a jar.
Oh, wow. That's
that-
a pretty big leap. I'm surprised
great
you were able to
song.
draw those lines together.
I'm pretty sharp.
Wow.
That's in the
I don't think I
Tennessee
would've got
fight
that.
song.
Thank you.
That's in
Sharp
the
as a
fight song?
bowling ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharp as a bowl of jello is
Good
what I
old
usually say
Rocky
about
Top.
Daryl, but that's pretty
Rocky
good.
Top, Tennessee.
Okay.
I thought Denver sung Country Roads.
He did. He did.
Another great
He also sung.
West Virginia fight song.
Yeah.
He also
Country Road.
sung airplane. Something about an airplane.
There goes my airplane.
That ain't it.
Nope, not that one.
The Rocky Mountain High. Colorado.
Leaving on an airplane.
Yes, leaving on an airplane.
Oh, and I'm
very good, Rich.
leaving on a jet plane. I don't know if I'll be
back again.
I know that from the
Karaoke night here in the Numbers Guys.
I know that probably from the same thing Rich knows it from, the Time Warner John Denver collection that used to show up after Chips, but before.
Available via
Actually, I
Columbia
know
House
that's from the remake in Armageddon
Oh,
when Ben Affleck sings
God,
it.
that was such a sad part of the movie.
He was leaving Liz Tyler.
Yeah, Liz, whatever her name was.
Is it Liv?
I think it's
Liz.
Liv, but
Liz Tyler?
I think it's
Okay.
Liv,
Liv?
guys. Pretty sure.
it's Steven Tyler's daughter.
It is.
Oh yeah, Steven Tyler impression for you.
You know what I heard the kid at the
I'm gonna keep going.
at the
Okay.
pool store say the other day?
At the pool store.
Yeah,
What the kid at the
Viscount?
pool-
Or
I
where
was
you
at the
get mine,
pool
a new
store
pool?
getting my water checked
Oh,
for the
okay.
pool.
Yeah.
And the kid, I listened to these two kids. I say kids, they're probably between the ages
30.
of 18 and 25.
Yep.
And the one says, yeah, so-and-so said, they asked Freddie Mercury, what's it like to be the greatest singer in the world? And he said, I don't know, you'd have to ask Steve Perry.
From Journey.
He had a good voice. Steve Perry had a good
I
voice.
mean, he had some good pipes.
I like Steve. I like Steve Perry.
I thought you were going to say you're a chlorine tablet short of pH 8.
Right. I thought it was going to be relevant, but I'll tell you what. Before we get into top picks and whatnot, my wife and I,
Yes.
I love dearly.
Miss Midwest.
My favorite person, even above Daryl Tones Rich.
Even when she's dating.
Mr. Wonderful.
That was weird. But we watched last night. We decided we don't really watch TV. Really, we'll watch a Tigers game. That's really all we watch. And then I watch ourselves on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, we're pretty awesome.
I watch a lot of that.
Yeah, I watch a lot of that. Over 50,000 hours in the past 2 years. But in any event, so we watch. We I think I accidentally hit the Netflix button on the remote, which happens. There's one time that happened in bed. I got in bed, she was already asleep, and we have a pretty good sound system in our bedroom.
You guys sleep in the
It's
same...
it's like whoa, whoa. So that happened, and she woke up. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "I didn't mean." I rolled over on the remote.
It
Anyway,
is loud when you
It
turn
is
it
loud.
on.
Yeah.
Was that Netflix or was that Law and Order that you just did?
That was both.
Similar. They use the same.
What was weird? It was
Cadence.
It was Law and Order on Netflix, so it happened twice in a row. But oh wait, was I just adjudicated out of this thing?
Adjudicated.
No, that was just Law and Order.
Oh, thank you. All right. So we were watching last
And
night.
Night Court.
They have the Poop Ship. Have you guys seen that? The Poop Ship. We've seen that before. It's a series on Netflix where they have, I forget what it's called. It's
Doesn't show up in
where
my.
crazy shit happens. Okay, is the whole theme of this series that they have on Netflix. So we watched Woodstock '99, which was a 3-part series. Did you see that?
No.
Oh God, it was down with the sickness. I'm not sure.
Were they at...
I don't know.
Woodstock 99?
Fred Durst was there.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit,
Green
and
Day?
then
Live?
They didn't talk about Live. Didn't talk about Green Day. They talked about Korn. Korn was the big first night act.
Chemical Brothers?
Wow. Sorry.
Beastie Boys? No.
I'm
not sure they-
Metallica had to be there.
There could have been a lot of people there. They just showed certain
was a big
parts of
deal
it.
back
But
then.
the whole idea is how fucked everything was, right?
Jam?
Like how there was
No.
somebody had Pearl Jam written on their back. I'm not sure. They didn't show any Pearl Jam footage, but it was basically like the behind the scenes of the promoters and what they were doing, and then how the sanitation crew. There was this shit everywhere.
Oh, that had
and-
to be a nightmare.
Yeah, they were
Disgusting
charging.
nightmare.
It was a proverbial S-hit storm.
It was an S-hit storm.
Isn't that what the original Woodstock was like, though?
It didn't
That
seem
was-
like it.
Yes, but it was more about LSD, I think.
LSD, peace, love, music. This is more about
Sounds
people
like
getting pissed when like Limp Bizkit's talking about breaking shit. You know what I mean?
Fire Festival.
Yeah, break your effing face tonight. Give me something to break. So they tore the thing down. It was a mess. It was super interesting. And then after that, you guys remember American Apparel?
No.
You don't remember the brand American Apparel, Richard?
I don't
Maybe
think
you guys weren't
American
that hip.
Eagle. I know.
Oh, wait, did they have a store in Lakeside?
I don't think they did. They had a store in Royal Oak.
Oh, that's
I
beyond
don't know.
my...
If you guys don't know American
A
Apparel,
little too
I don't know.
highbrow for me back in high school.
But it's definitely worth a watch. That whole series. I wish I could have remembered the name of the series because it's all about things that started and then went downhill, like the poop cruise, the Carnival cruise, and it was fun. It was
Did
a
you
good
ever
watch,
watch the Fire documentary?
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, Fire Festival.
That was
I did.
they were
That's
trying to
classic.
bring it back again, but I don't think that's. I don't know if it's working
The
out.
funniest part about that was when the chain smokers kept calling, trying to get into the because they wanted to be.
What was,
They
their,
wanted to be
what
on
was
it.
their hit again?
Oh, they had a lot of Paris song like "Tattoo on Your Shoulder," like that.
That sounds horrible.
Oh wait, my wife's listening. She said it's called Trainwreck. Trainwreck. She had to do it twice. That was a Jimmy Stewart impression. Give me my life back.
We were
Give me my life back.
we were walking around for our audience. We were walking around in the art district in Vegas, and we were all wasted, and we were all doing Jimmy Stewart impressions while walking around by ourselves.
Oh, no, that's not good.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Old man Potter.
our wives got into it pretty good. Over
Yeah, they did. I told Casey, she says the way to do it, you have to stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth to do a good Jimmy
Yeah.
Stewart.
I never did
Mary,
that.
Mary.
No, see? Wait, that's not right again. I don't think that's
Oh,
James Cagney.
That might, yeah, you definitely have the James Cagney and the Jimmy. You can conflate them sometimes.
It's easy to do at Christmas time.
It should only be done really around Christmas time or after watching Rear Window, possibly. I don't know.
My suggestion is Christmas we watch the movie.
No, man.
And we talk during the movie.
We live
Tell
impersonate.
them you got to hit play right now.
Do like
Yes.
a Science Theater 3000.
Yeah, see the back of our heads.
Yeah. It's like the shadow.
in the theater.
That'd be great.
We'll do that.
Little
can figure that
throwback.
out. Yeah. All right. These are the top picks.
These are
Well,
the
actually,
top
they're not.
picks.
First of all, here is our top pick standings. Tones is just like the bastard. Rich gave up. Rich has not put a pick in about 7 months.
I told you I'm taking the summer off because
I get it.
I'm shitty in the summer. Like all these losses are from the summer. I'm fine in fall winter.
Well, look at your NCAA men's basketball. You're up 8.07.
no,
I don't know
no
if
one
you
can
see
say
that
that
from there.
they're better than that.
No, that's the number one.
So you're saying you're not a degenerate? You're just not going to bet just because
That's
you got
smart.
That's
right.
That's smart. He agrees with
I
Tucker.
will drink to drink though, Tones.
There you go.
That's a different vice for you.
D-Dub minus 12.43 had a rough week last week with that golf pick. I don't remember what it was. JC somebody or something? JC
Yes.
Penny?
I think it was.
I don't know, whatever it was.
Just your
Hold
style.
on, guys. Let me.
Just your style.
Oh, you got something to add, Rich?
Yep. It's coming. Scotty Scheffler.
No,
gonna be a pick
no,
tonight.
it wasn't. Because I looked at these today because I was... I forgot
I
about
know
we had a show
he's running
until
hot in the
earlier.
open. So
Think about it though, Rich. If you could have got him 2 days ago at 5.5 to 1, and now you can get him at 2.5 to 1,
I'd still take Rory.
8 to 1. He's 8 to 1 right now.
I like it. He grew up there. Did you know that?
Hour away.
Old
That's
man
right.
Potter.
About an hour away.
Old man Potter. Okay, hold on.
That's bad.
Tones.
That was as bad as
bet you-
Tone's impression.
I bet you when
Old
you
man
guys.
Potter. That wasn't that bad. That was pretty good, I thought.
I bet you when you guys were drunk, it was hilarious though.
Oh, God, it was funny.
We were just at a bar.
That was funny.
We were at a bar by like ourselves, and we're all just like loud and saying, "Mary."
What the?
Mary. Speaking of, shout out to my cousin Mary, who's in town from
Oh,
England.
shout out.
She's British?
Jolly
Yeah,
Oldies,
she's
man.
You didn't
British.
tell me she was British.
Well, she was born and lives in England. She's in town now.
Why don't you bring her?
I don't know if
some
she's watching
teen
tonight.
crackers.
She sure as shit ain't subscribing. Come on, Mary. Subscribe to your
Mary,
cousins.
Mary.
This we'll definitely say your name.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Now, Mary. Okay. Tone's down 7.33. excellent Tones. Tones is on the comeback
coming
trail.
back.
You're smoking D-dubs
On
right
the
now. I
come.
don't know. He's on the come.
On the come.
I'm still up. Still green. Got that green light lit. 2.08. And as a group, we're down 39.61. But you wait till football season, folks, because Rich will be back in, and that's when...
I'm telling you, I was thinking about jumping on that WNBA All-Star game, but... And Wrexham will be starting. I tell you, next month, we got college football back. We got Wrexham playing. It's going to be good times.
Yeah, you know, Anthony was looking at that WNBA All-Star game.
I'm sure he
Then he was like,
probably
there's no fastest skater on this, so...
Most
touching that.
wrist shots was it on there?
Is Paige Buckets MVP? Is that a prop we can take here? For the WNBA
You'd have to ask,
All-Star?
you'd have to ask Tucker.
Yeah. Tucker knows. Actually, ask Sanjay,
Sanjay
Gupta.
Gupta.
Cigar.
Yeah,
Plus
Sanjay
850.
Gupta.
I'm all over that.
You guys continue on. I can't find my picks. I don't know where they went here. So
You have
good.
picks?
Oh, yeah, I got picks, baby.
Shocking.
Well, usually Tones goes first. So.
I'm waiting till next week because there was no active
Oh,
baseball.
you abstained?
I abstained because there was no active baseball.
Like magic on AIDS. I get it. Okay. So we're going right to Daryl.
I want to
have
stay in
nothing.
single digit. I want to stay in single digits, you know? I like it.
I have nothing, but while Jim's looking at that, I would say, here's the deal with Scotty. It's 2.5 to 1. Is that worth it? He's a stroke behind. He's not even the leader.
250?
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah,
250?
minus 250.
How about top 5? Can I get plus 100 on that?
God, I don't think so. I think it's probably even money at best.
I'm going to pass on Scotty on this one. I think
mean,
he's going to finish top 5, but I really don't think
It's a great point you make there, Rich. Top 5, you can almost guarantee he's going to finish in the top 5. Right now, he's tied for 6th. But that being said, I mean, I'd go back and look at these majors. He's
unbelievable.
What did he win? The PGA?
Masters was Rory. U.S. Open
but
was.
I think he was right there and all. I think he was tied for 4th and.
I don't think he's finished less than top 10 any of these.
No. Nope.
So, and then he's won his share of the secondary. Right? Who won the Players? Did he win the Players?
I don't think he won it this year.
That was before. He finished like just outside the top 10 to start the season, right? Because he had that injury from making pasta or something. Like that.
Yeah, I think he's had one tournament to the last.
Making pasta?
Where the hell you been?
That's right. He was making the yak. And
Making
then
the yak.
he was making the yak.
I'll say Scheffler has more odd injuries arrests than any other PGA fella out there. These
Just for Jimmy's, gnocchi is not a it's not a pasta.
That's correct. It's a potato
You
dumpling.
said it. So
It's a potato dumpling, but most people don't know that.
okay.
You know.
So you thought you could just pull one over?
I
on
thought I
my-
could pull one on you.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're usually pretty dim in the sights.
That's
okay.
what you say.
Yeah, all right. Here's what I have to do, guys. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna put this on the
Why don't you
screen.
just tell us your picks? We don't need a screen.
Well,
Yes.
I don't have the graphics, so I'm gonna go to the numbers guys, or I'm sorry, not the
your
just
website.
numbersguys.live. I'm gonna scroll over to picks/performance right here.
You're the only one sticking their neck out this week.
I am. I'm the only one. So I got 2 tennis picks. I have a parlay. I got Kaja. By the way, you can do this at any point in time and see our top picks, or my winning picks. It might be Kaja Juvan and Sorana Kirsty, both to win. This is a parlay. You got 2 of them, 2 favorites, plus 114.
This is what Cigar was calling a same game parlay.
No, it's not a same game. This is just a
Damn
parlay. 2 favorites, minus 200 and minus 210, I think it was. This is
what's bankrupting America.
BetMGM. And then women's tennis again, money line. This is going to be a slight underdog. Vitalia Dyachenko.
She's good.
She's great. You're a big fan of hers.
I
Plus
won on
110.
her this very day.
Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. That one is at DraftKings. Just trust me, there's some value here according to the model. So that is what we got. Those are the only top picks tonight. Right? Rich,
you
got
want a
some?
fun bet? Paige Buchers. I looked at the official odds. WA All-Star. Plus 1,400. She's a rookie, so she's up against it, but she averages over 20 points a game. I drop a couple nickels on her.
Really? This is WNBA All-Star game?
Yes. Plus 1,400.
Yeah, first time All-Star, right? Probably
First time
they
All-Star.
probably try harder, right, than season.
Unless the veterans freeze her out.
Yeah.
I think Clark might not even play. She's banged up. So
She's been getting like beat up, like literally, right?
She's
Isn't
probably
that
going
kind
to
of the
sit
thing?
out. She's been hurt. She's probably going to sit out, I would think, right?
I hit on Dietchenko today against Alina Sharareva. I'm not bragging or anything, but it was plus 140. So
No, you should take her tomorrow too.
can I throw in a side note, guys?
Yeah.
As I see Circa Millions, we got to get signed up, right?
well,
Yes.
it's
I
not
did
going to
see
be
it.
from Jimmy because Jimmy's got a 3-year. He's not going back for 3 years.
I'm going to take a 3-year pause from Las Vegas.
I did see a advertisement when I was in Vegas at the airport for the Circle.
Yes.
I think it's open.
It was on the big
You
screen.
guys didn't sign us up while you
It
were
was
out
on the
there?
big screen.
Definitely open.
It is open.
Yeah.
And we do have a gentleman that we met. This is breaking news for the 4 people that are watching. Johnny, a good friend of mine. I might call him College Football Johnny. We met at Legacy Club.
Johnny Avelio.
He took.
It was John Avello?
Yeah, John
No,
Avello.
it wasn't him. He took Circa for $150K, and he showed me the slips and the check. So I know he's not bullshitting. $150,000 on an Ohio State to win the Natty bet, and he's going to come on. I know what his pick is, but he's going to talk about what his
25 pick?
for next year.
Oh,
Yeah, he's coming on in a couple weeks.
that does nothing to do with my Circa Millions question.
But it was at Circa, so I just
It
associated
was at
the two.
the Legends. No, not Legends.
Legacy Club. Legacy Club.
Should we call Jim up and have him get us some runners so the 5 go in with the 5 of us?
Rich, I
here?
understand your point. Okay, I appreciate you.
Or do you got something planned? Or am I buttoning the future?
Well, you talking about College Football Joe or Jim?
No, talking about Jim from. I don't know. We need a runner, right, or whatever they call those fellows over there.
Oh, for the yeah.
We need somebody to put the bets
Right.
in.
Proxy.
I think yeah, I'm sure we'll get a proxy. It's no problem. In fact, Tone said he'd fly out there for whatever. He doesn't care.
Every week.
Every week,
Oh no, you don't. You just have to have.
Just once.
You gotta have a proxy.
you just got to sign up.
Is it easy to
Picks
get a
every
proxy? Like you get it through Circa or something?
You gotta pay for them.
Sure, I
But
know
we
that.
know the guy to talk to. So
Yeah, we got plenty of.
Yeah, that's
So just the 4 of us, or are we gonna? We'll talk after.
Okay, I'll tell you.
We'll talk later.
I'll talk right now. 4 is easier than 5 because then it's 25%, right? Versus 20.
Sure. I'm just asking. I don't care.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. Let me give out the trivia answers for the folks at home that are waiting for this. I know everybody's waiting for this. This Detroit Lion cornerback, and return specialist from 1967, 1977 was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1992. Is the first part of the Smush words. Did I say that right, Dub? I might have.
number 20.
Okay. Wait. I only got
That
2
might-
responses here.
That might have helped.
I didn't respond. I was going back and forth.
Okay,
Go ahead
gotcha,
and run
gotcha.
it, though. I think,
I don't even
I
think
have an
my
idea.
response is. I think it's a person, not a show, but whatever.
yeah,
I gotcha. Okay. I see.
number 20.
Number 2 is an American
I think I know the
sitcom
player.
That part I got.
running from 1975 to 1982, set in a New York Police Department police station on East 6th Street in Greenwich Village, starring Hal Linden as the title.
Can
character. You can do whatever you want, buddy.
I say my get?
Yeah.
Was it
Go ahead.
Barney Fife?
Yes.
I was
Close.
right.
You're
No.
close.
Was Barney what?
Shit.
You're
That's what I
close.
said.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do Rich's
That's
first.
what I was going to type in.
That's what I typed in because I couldn't think of it.
All right. So
I
Richie
had
said.
Barney Fife. I didn't submit it, but that's what
That's
I
what
had.
I was thinking too because that's the only. Yeah.
But he's the guy from the Andy Griffith show, right? Barney Fife?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a
Great
little before.
character actor.
Great. Don
Portrayed
Knotts. Yeah.
by
I
Don
didn't
Knotts.
think he was part of
the wonderful Don Knotts, who won
Yeah.
a not an Oscar. What do you call
That's
it?
the only Barney I could think of.
That's
He won an
exactly what
SB, I believe.
Here,
It
look.
was
I didn't
1965.
mess with it.
I
All
believe you. It was just the only Barney I could think of. I don't know the shows. And
He was also in the Chicken movie. What was that?
I will say, Richie and Tones both 50% right here.
Not
See-
bad.
Okay, I had the same exact thing. I didn't submit it.
Lem Barney Fife.
Lem Barney Fife.
Yeah.
D-Dub said
I'm taking
Lem
a victory lap over here.
Barney Miller.
That was the
Get
name
it?
of the show? Barney Miller?
Yeah.
I don't remember
The theme
show.
song was.
I don't remember the show Barney Miller.
Correct response. Lem Barney Miller.
Never heard of it. That's the effect of having 2 older brothers right there.
Yeah.
No chance you watch that if you're the oldest.
I was getting confused.
My mom liked it.
Was Mel Farr a corner too, or no?
Belfar was a superstar wide receiver.
Oh right, was she?
Yeah.
But he wasn't corner. I was going back and forth on Barney.
I
and
started
Belfar.
with I started with Mel too, but I knew he wasn't in the cornerback.
Yeah,
So
but I know he returned kicks though, didn't he?
then I'm
Didn't
like,
he do
oh,
return
Lem
kicks?
Barney, and then I'm like, the only Barney I know is Fife.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me see if I can get the Barney Miller theme song. It's awesome.
I don't think I ever watched
So
1
good.
minute of Lombard or
Barney
Barney Miller.
Miller?
You didn't miss anything.
My mom liked Barney Miller. It was they show it at like 1 a.m. when I was a kid,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me see.
like NBC or something like that. Channel 4.
NBC it.
Yeah, probably. Barney Miller.
And it featured a
I can't believe I never watched that. I never.
Yeah, it featured a
never even heard
young.
of
Oh,
it.
here we go. Here we go. I'll put this.
Honestly, I didn't even heard of that show before.
No,
Here we go.
I'll be honest, I don't.
It featured a young Abe Vigoda who was actually
Yeah, Abe Vigoda. That's right. He was it.
not
Classic.
Italian. He was actually Hebrew.
Is this playing? Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. God damn it.
This has got copyright written all over it.
It does, but probably not as much as like playing like a Prince song or something. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go crazy.
Let's go crazy. That would get us. Somebody's turning this
Purple
on. Turn
Rain.
this on. Turn that on, and we'll turn this on. Okay, now I should be able to. We should be able to hear it.
He's got a lot of business going on over there.
There's a lot of business.
Yeah, okay.
Minutes.
I know.
We're
I know what
taking
needs to happen.
Tone's little red Corvette over
Here we
to
go.
the.
Let's see if we can hear that.
burger
It's such a great.
place.
Little.
What the? Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on.
Calm
That's
down.
on. No.
There's no A-team.
No. Is this on mute? Possibly. No. Oh dang! Come on, you got to hear this. It's so good.
I
You
really
can't. You
don't.
can't pick a show that nobody knows.
Everybody knows this. Daryl,
You can't
it.
do a smash to something that nobody knows.
That's Hell Linden.
Yeah, but
Don't know
That's
her
every
name.
smash
I
I've
don't
done
know
so far.
I don't know anybody that watched this show. Like
Abe Vigoda. Remember
Barney
him?
Miller.
my parents didn't watch. If I asked my parents, they're like, "What the fuck's
man.
Barney Miller?"
I'm guessing then you
I bet
definitely
you-
didn't see.
Your parents.
You didn't see the
I think your
spinoff
parents
Fish.
would know.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go. It's
You're
gonna
the
be,
problem,
It's gonna be
it's
really
you.
loud. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down now. Hold on. All right, here we
it's
go.
loud
Here we
bursting
go.
in
Here
my
we go.
ear.
It's gonna be a loud bursting. If you guys don't know this theme song, but listen to the beginning. Just that. Boom, boom, boom.
It just sounds like a jazz session or something.
Schlepping the bass, man.
Oh, slowly slapping the bass. There's Hal Linden.
Listen,
As Barney Miller.
I watched a lot of Nick at Night, and also I've never seen a freaking Barney Miller pop
Really?
up on my screen.
It was
I'll say
on
this
late
is
at
a
night.
do- this is a
Channel
dope
50,
as hell.
24, I don't know.
This is a dope as hell song, but I never heard. I've never heard it in my life.
It sort of sounds like the Charlie Brown theme song.
I mean, I love the jazz intro, but just never saw it.
All right. Hey, Jimmy. Not the greatest theme song of all time.
Oh, definitely not the greatest of
It's
all
no
time.
Friends, but what is?
I think Jim and I agree it's got to be Sanford and Son, number one.
Oh, that I will get. We will get copyrighted for that.
But you agree?
Should we do it? We
I
should.
totally agree.
We
That
should do-
sounds like a
Quincy
future
Jones?
show.
That's-
Name
No,
the
we should do a top
10.
10. Yeah, we should do a top 10 of theme songs from shows.
That's number
I
one.
already gave you number one. I mean, you can't argue
and
with
that-
that.
I
number
can't
two might
argue
be
it. Me
the-
and Tones will argue it.
You
I'll
couldn't,
argue.
though. Not respectably,
You can't-
because that is the greatest.
You
theme
wouldn't
song.
be you'd be able to surpass it though because we got two at number one, and then
I
you
think,
guys would be.
A-Team is up there.
18.
That's a cool song.
I think Cheers
cool
has
song.
got to be up there.
Cheers is classic.
great.
It's got to be up there.
That's
How
great.
about Rockford Files? That's number two, I think.
That had some funky synthesizer in it, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. We'll get ready to leave you guys.
Well, Airwolf.
I don't know that one.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie, give me some Airwolf.
Hold on. We got to.
Mash was
How about
good.
Knight Rider? No, that sucks. Knight Rider was classic.
This
That
doesn't
sucks,
suck.
Rich
You
says.
suck, Rich.
It's terrible.
This doesn't suck.
What is this?
Rich doesn't even
No.
know this song. What kind of childhood was that?
Not a fan.
Okay. All right. I'll turn that down. What else we got?
Rockford
Knight
Files?
Rider.
Rockford? Or you want?
Do I get a voice in this
Yeah,
show?
you
or
want
is it all
to you
Daryl?
want to hear Airwolf?
I'd say
Richie gets
Rockford might
Airwolf.
be
I
Okay,
said
three.
Knight Rider.
Two
I'd
or
rather
three.
listen
Oh,
to
Knight Rider was great.
How about
You want Airwolf or Knight Rider?
Knight Rider.
All right.
Well, Tones is going to say Friends.
well, Friends is. I mean, it's got to be a top 10, right? It's-
Friends is up there.
I wouldn't put it in the top 100.
How about Family Matters?
Days
I don't know, man.
by.
Well,
What about Dinosaurs?
Perfect Strangers. Got to be up there.
That was a good one.
good.
I just like
Bosom
Belky in general.
Buddies.
Bosom Buddies is
The original.
Wasn't that Billy
was
Joel?
That was Billy Joel.
It was
yeah.
a knockoff,
Yeah, it was.
wasn't it? of Billy
No,
Joel?
I think it was the actual. Here you go.
Dun,
Not on the DVD collection.
dun it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
This is pretty good.
Oh, and then the voiceover comes.
Knight Rider. A shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man
that's pretty good.
who does not exist.
That's a badass Trans Am right there, man.
I love that.
All right, Tones, what do you got? You want?
All right, Tones.
Step by step.
That's what you want?
No.
Of all the shows in the history, you want steps?
Man, talk about a kid that grew up on TGIF.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You caused pause over here.
What was
Dinosaurs?
Family
was good.
Ties?
Okay, let me try.
How about Growing Pains?
Growing Pains is good. I think that was a good one.
Growing Pains was awesome.
That was a great one.
Yeah. So was Family Ties. Sha-la-la-la.
Sha-la-la-la. Did Alan Thicke write both of those?
I have a feeling he did. I don't know
definitely
that.
did different strokes.
Give me a little bit of.
I
give me some of the Growing Pains. How'd that go, Daryl?
But Tones, you wanted.
Let's do Family Ties.
Family Ties.
Let's see.
Actually, at the Growing Pains, did they go? Sha-la-la-la.
A Family Ties theme song. Here we go. This is courtesy of Tones. Everybody.
The Jeffersons is a classic too. That's a good one.
There's Rich's favorite. What's her name?
Tina Yothers?
I looked it up. She was in a Laker Girls movie, by the way.
A Lakers girls movie?
Yes. Remember I said she was a Laker girl?
Yes.
If we had a little echo on our mics, we could sing this. I could sing it at the place down the road there, Wellington.
As Rich would say, this doesn't slap.
Dude, baby.
Right here, this is the good part.
Without us. Oh, that's good, man.
Oh, man. Before the shakes.
Meredith Baxter Birdie, she's all fucking weird.
She was
no mom from Growing Pains.
Right.
Joanna Gaines or something.
She wasn't the mom from Webster either.
Tina Yothers.
Ma'am.
Without us. Best part. There you go.
What about...
Whoa.
I need some Growing Pains before I go.
You want Growing Pains?
What was the other African-American show...
Webster.
Silver
I wouldn't say
Spoons.
that.
No, not
the one with
not Good Times, but the other one.
What's happening?
Good Times.
What's happening?
Yes, What's Happening. Play that one. But Good Times is honestly Good Times is gotta be top 10.
I got a request for Growing Pains.
How about All in the Family? I like that.
Is that
How about Wings?
Limp Bizkit?
Wings is good too.
Show me that.
Yeah.
Of you crying.
This is good. This is
top 10 for sure.
Yeah, she almost got cut herself.
She was the
that night.
classic J.C. Penney mom back in the day.
Joanna Kearns.
Yeah, Joanna Kearns.
Where's Boner?
Richard Stabone.
This guy became a real holy guy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Holy Roller.
Tracy Gold.
How about Leonardo DiCaprio? Does he show up in this one?
I don't think he's on the opening credits.
He was at the end.
Yeah, it was a
Oh yeah,
neighbor,
yeah,
right?
you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They adopted him, right?
Oh, adopted him.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Whoever requested that was a solid call. Richie, I think that was you.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I think Tones had one more. Tones, you want one more before we go?
Play the.
Oh, did Daryl have one?
What was it called?
Daryl gets 6. We all know the rules.
Right. Whatever we get, multiply it by 2. That's Daryl's.
Family Matters is good.
What was the black show?
What's happening?
What's happening? With Roger?
That's that really funky.
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
I can't picture it right
And
now. But
rerun?
What's
I can't picture it. I know there's a basketball dribbling.
Yes.
Yeah. Here we go.
Dwayne?
We'll do this. We'll do this.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, it's not top 10, but it's great.
Yeah. Typical life in Shelby Township, they say.
Yeah. Harlem South.
You can't skateboard, bro.
Could laugh about it though.
Sure.
Haywood Nelson.
Slap me 5.
Haywood Jablomi.
Rerun.
Yeah, Fred Berry.
That's the other. I
sounds
believe
like
that's
this-
another Quincy Jones joint.
It sounds like it would
Rerun's
be.
not going to make it.
No, he's a little slower than the rest of the bros. All right, are we good? Or anybody? Any other requests? Any other requests? We're taking requests live.
You never played
Throw
Rockford
home some
Files, did
family.
you?
Oh wait, hold on. We have a request through chat. Number 3. Number 3 crown says Wonder Years.
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's a great one.
that's a song.
That's Joe Cocker.
Yeah,
That's
Joe
all right.
can't play that.
That's okay.
That's definitely gonna get us banned.
That's gonna get us. I'll do it real quick though.
Wonder Years. is great.
What would you do if you
right, we'll do this real quick.
We don't need Joe Cocker. We got Daryl Winningham in now.
Only because I.
Protect my ambiguity.
What would you
do
do if I sang
out of tune, which I do every time I sing.
Would you stand up and walk out?
There's Fred Savage. He did a lot after this.
Yeah, he was big deal.
Yeah,
Big deal.
sure.
Daryl's doppelganger for about 10 years.
Really? Somebody actually said that Daryl looks like you like Fred Savage.
Oh, yeah. College years? Bring up a college picture of Daryl on the internet.
I don't have one of those, although I should have one at my fingertips. I don't actually. Yeah, this is a great song. Who doesn't like that song? There you go, Mrs.
I would
Midwest.
argue that Working was probably Fred Savage's best work, but some
You
people
never
like
saw
Wonder
the movie
Years.
Wizard.
Oh, Wizard was awesome. I love this.
Wizard.
I saw that in the theater.
That's funny.
All right, should we do some shout outs and move on? We got to eat burger tonight still. So.
You're not going to play the Rockford Files thing?
We're not going to play. What's
I mean, if I have more
Tones'
requests, I
request
feel like I'm
over?
obligated. I thought Tones gave me.
He gave you the Family Matters.
Family Man.
Oh, you want Family Man? Okay, Tones gets it first.
That's a good one. I can sing that one, though. Can't do the Rockford Files.
It's amazing anybody
I
would
don't
watch
have
this.
the
I'd rather,
synthesizer.
I'd rather hear the X Files.
There we go. Family Matters.
New tradition.
This ain't age.
It's kind of got a Full House vibe to it.
Yeah.
Totally has a Full House vibe, Rich. You're right.
It's a black.
Black Full House. Yeah. It's called
This is black.
really fucking Full House. is
I'll
they
tell you
call
what,
it.
she was a hottie back in the day.
Brighton
The
McClure.
teenager. No, not the little one. Oh.
No, Sean got hit in the head.
Was that
the one
Cockroach?
that Urkel was always after.
Just a little FYI. I believe the son there is Cockroach from Different Strokes. I could be wrong.
All right. Anything else? Am I doing anything else before?
Were you going to play the Rockford Files?
Oh, you want? Oh, yeah. I like
I've
the
never
Rockford
heard of this
Files.
show before.
Oh,
You heard
that's
of Rockford Files, dude? James
no.
Garner?
James
Come
Garner.
on, come on, Rich.
James Garner.
I'm
Wasn't
going to
he
ask,
like big
I'm
in the
gonna ask
60s?
ChatGPT the top.
Rich would know that Jennifer Garner's dad.
I would know Jennifer Garner.
TV
Garner.
theme songs
Garner, no D.
of all time. I want to see if we're missing anything.
She's also a Storm, or no, what do you call it? Power Ranger. You know that?
Okay, here's according to ChatGPT.
Well, hold on.
Hold
Let's
on.
get the rock.
You gotta hear that. Remember that? It's like that really.
You're full of bullshit, my friend. I will sue you for everything you have. I will sue your ass.
I don't think this is it.
No.
Is that how they started this show?
No,
Let's sue your
that
ass?
wasn't it. But there's James Garner.
Oh, we missed a great one. Then you should have picked on this
Head of
one.
the class?
What is it?
You should have picked up on this one.
What?
Golden Girls.
Oh,
That's one of the best of all time.
You're 100% right. All right, we'll give that.
Fresh Prince.
Yo,
Brady,
Holmes,
Brady
I
Bunch.
mean, I get it.
Gilligan's Island.
Pretty much no.
Sopranos. That's a good one.
Basically anything with Sherwood
Law
Schwartz.
and Order. We mentioned Law and Order. Miami Vice.
Ooh,
Andy Griffith's
Miami
great.
Vice. was
Andy
pretty
Griffith's a
good.
great opening.
I agree.
Not
Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta have
Simpsons.
your top
Flintstones. Jetsons.
Realtor Lauren says, "Who doesn't love Family Matters?" She's right.
Yeah.
She's right. Okay, here
Yeah.
we go. Let's rock
The
this one
African
out.
American Full House.
This is a top 10. All
Classic.
time. All time.
Isn't this a real song though?
It is. Yeah.
I think so.
It is.
Well, so is Wonder Years.
One of
Definitely. And a confidant. B. Arthur, one of the hottest women in cinema.
Yeah, she was a good looking.
She was
gal.
a looker. Betty
Wow,
White.
Betty White.
God rest her
Prime.
soul.
How about that?
Are they all dead? Is Rue McClanahan dead?
Dead.
Dead. That's sad. Ash would say, don't strike us for copyright infringement.
And Estelle Getty.
Estelle Getty
Let's just
dead.
And
basically
Estelle Getty.
forget the last 30 minutes of this show.
You know, she gets an extra.
She gets her own billing.
Miami Vice was pretty good.
Miami Vice. Now that was Jan Hammer did that song. Do you believe that I would know that?
Jan Hammer?
Jan Hammer.
Wow.
Who's that?
He's a composer. Look it up. I might be right. I
How's
may
that
be
one go
crazy.
again? How's that one go again?
It's like it's got the bongos in it at the beginning. Yeah.
Play it.
All right, I'll play it. Fuck it. Miami Vice theme.
Man, the 80s were the best, though.
80s
for a
had-
theme.
Oh, there's no doubt.
80s was the best.
No doubt. All right, here we go.
The 80s slammed. Good call on the bongos.
Oh, that was more of a tom drum, but whatever.
My bad.
Starring John Donson.
This sounds like something that Glenn Fry would lay some.
You know what? You're right.
vocals
This could have
over.
been on the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack, I would think, and it would have been right at home.
Oh, yeah.
Right at home. Yeah. Yeah.
Glenn Fry. Perfect.
The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on for us to wind this down in 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I think Cheers is top 3.
I love it.
Let's end with that because
End with
I
Cheers.
do love that.
I think it's a consensus top 3.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. We can all sing along.
Let's
that
close it out to some cheers.
Yeah, we'll close out some cheers. Actually, you know what? Should we want to give shout outs first?
Shout out.
And then we'll come back and we'll close out with
Close
cheers.
out the cheers.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Cheers and
I feel
Richie's
like I should,
postulations.
By the way, we've got another 20 minutes or so with Richie's postulations.
Shout out.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
What?
Just kidding.
What?
Go ahead, Richie. Shout him
Shout
out.
out.
I got no shout outs.
Wow, that was
Ow.
a buzzkill.
Mm-hmm.
Tones.
A lot of stress in that household over
Shout
there.
I don't know. I would say just JT and Casey. We had a good time in Vegas with them, and
Dude, we're going to have a
Couple
circle
mem-
jerk shout out. Me and you then. That was going to shout you out.
Legacy Club. That was
I'm going to abstain from that circle.
that was a highlight
a good idea.
Of our Vegas trip. I like that.
Shout out.
Shout out to Gagu. Oh. Touches my
Shout out.
heart that you would think of us and really appreciate it. Thank you.
I agree. I'm going to. Where's my camera? There it is. I'm going to give a shout out to Gagu.
Shout
First
out.
one. It's been a theme. And we're going to have to shout her out every week now for the next 4 weeks as we continue to burn through our petty cash.
Petty cash fund.
Petty cash fund. So
Shout
definitely a shout out to Gagu. I'm going to give a shout out to Tones and Owie,
Shout out.
who were able to get us a room and then plus about probably $800 worth of food comps. We probably should settle up on that. Tones.
Shout
I'm
out.
not sure that you don't owe any more than that.
We went
so,
on a bender at the cabanas.
Shout out.
yeah.
Shout out to this Papa Top thing.
Yeah, Papa Top.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
That was fun. That
I'd
was
like
fun
to
today.
thank the Academy, and then let's end this with some cheers. And we'll be back next Thursday.
Next
Shout
week.
out.
God willing. Everybody going to be here next week?
Sometimes
Keep
you
in your
gotta know.
calendar.
As far as,
Reminder.
yes, here next week, not the following week.
Not the following week. Here we go. Yeah, probably one of the best notes.
Making your way in the world today.
Is this like the hilltop now, Daryl?
You've got. Taking a break.
Is this what you hear in your head when you walk in?
Sure would help a lot.
Do you have a Norm stool?
Wouldn't you like to get
Oh, yeah.
away?
John Ratzenberger. No, I'm sorry. It was Norm. Ratzenberger was Cliff. Yeah, George Wendt. Well, this is like first season
This is
Cheers
full
right here.
extension
Yeah.
version.
There's a reason they cut it short.
You're right.
Right,
The second
yeah.
verse starts talking about things nobody
Gets a
wants
little
to hear.
weird.
All right, well, let's get through the chorus and we'll go.
Sometimes
You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
And always glad you came.
It's like the We Are the World.
It is. Fucking Stevie over there.
All the same.
We gotta go
Where everybody knows your name.
All right, we'll be back in a week.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, this shit's getting. We're not going to be back next week. I tell you.